Tell you what's changed right now. In a different field, different lane right now. Now I'm in the mud, switching lanes right now. Passive income getting paid right now. Used to roll around with sinners, bulldozers and killers. Now we focused on figures. 3-course meals for dinners. 5-star suites and villas. Now the swag hit different. Cause the bag is different.
This can't come out. This can come out. Sign up to the Patreon.
Relationships are too fucking difficult.
Yeah.
For one person that's not inside of it to have any control over.
Yeah.
People are liars, people are manipulators.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know.
Yeah, but it does help that this is a person who knows you well and also has your best interests at heart. So, like, if I had to confide in her, like, when I say we're close, we are, since I left, we've become so much more closer. So there's stuff I could tell her. There's stuff she could tell me. And yeah, so I absolutely trust her. Like, yeah, but she doesn't get too involved. She'll always be like, you know, there's only so much I can say because it's my cousin. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, facts.
I hear that. But
if you guys break up, she can't just start calling him a fuck boy.
She can.
No, she can't. You're not allowed.
Okay, just not to his face, but nah. That's the thing though. Whenever we have like had our differences, the fact that I always still speak about him with kindness lets me know that, okay, he's a real one. Because it's not like, oh, one disagreement is going to make me suddenly call him a fuckboy. He's not a fuckboy. He's never been a fuckboy.
What has your disagreements been?
It's lifestyle and culture.
What's wrong with his lifestyle?
He's a man.
So what does that mean?
Men are just men.
What does that mean?
Like, the thing is, most men who are bachelors, whenever they get someone in their life, there's a period of adjustment that they need to do.
Yeah, 100%.
Because women, we're so much further ahead in terms of how we show up for community, even our just day-to-day lifestyles, what we value. Whereas a man, he will just like rough it out.
But even in that, he used to say that you were right about the way you. No, but why? Okay, explain what is that?
So, like, for example, there are certain things I will have in my house. He has allergies, yeah? When I say allergies, if I was to...
So he needs an EpiPen or something?
No. When I say allergies, I mean, like, if I was to burn incense or have, like, wax melts and stuff in the house, it will set his nose off and he will be sneezing for the entire evening. So I stopped burning them. Okay. Whereas a man, he will just be like, oh, rah, what's going on there? Like, he wouldn't be considerate of someone else coming into his space. And that's what I think is wrong with men. Like, they don't make that adjustment as quick as women.
Yeah, but if it's an allergy, like, if he found out you were allergic to nuts, he'll stop eating nuts around.
Right, there are some men who won't. They will be like, oh, you're lying. There are some. But that's also extreme. Because his thing is irritant. It's not life-threatening. But I'm still considerate, like, oh, I'm not gonna, you know. And also, like, even the stuff that he would choose to eat is not necessarily the stuff I would choose to eat. I will have a girl dinner. I will literally have a piece of toast and a cup of tea and go to bed. But if I know that he's coming over, I'll be like, oh, let me think of something more substantial. But men don't do that on the flip. Like, en masse, they don't do that.
So wait, if you're coming over, you don't think he would offer you food and stuff?
He would, but it would be such a man way to do it.
Let's go out and eat?
It could be, but that's never an issue. I'm always down to go out to eat. But what I'm trying to illustrate the point that I just feel that women are better at relationships from the jump than men are. Men kind of have to be coached into it. And so that's
that goes against the love bombing theory then, doesn't it?
Well, that depends on the individual, because not every man's going to love bomb you. So
what would you prefer? Would you prefer to be love bombed?
No. Absolutely not. The thing is, after the first 3 months, they say the mask slips.
Yeah.
So there's no point in me having this whirlwind 3 months when it's just going to all crash and burn.
I'm happy with, what's it called? People call it love. I'm happy with, like elaborate honeymoon periods, isn't it?
Yeah.
I feel as though the start of a relationship, technically, should show you how great this can be, isn't it?
Yeah.
As in, there's no reason why the first part of it should not be the best part of a relationship.
I agree, because we got to have that. But I feel like there was a period where we were like getting to know each other where it was almost like I was there on holiday. So
It was holiday romance.
well, there were less stresses. But if you're living in a country with someone and you're dating them, there are everyday stress. Sometimes you'll just have a shit day at work, and then you now have to like regulate your emotions so you don't start taking out on another person. And so honeymoon for me was like the absence of all of that. But we're not here to talk about that.
Sweet. What are we here to talk about, you reckon? We're here to talk about everything.
Here to talk about my things.
Okay, sweet. Now, first and foremost,
Yeah.
me and Rhoda, this is probably our, fifth?
Fourth, no? We did the first one in the Peckham studio.
Yep.
Second one
In George's studio.
the red couch.
You did one in that room.
Which room?
In the studio, but in the other room.
Okay, I don't remember, but if you say so.
Yeah.
And then
I think you were wearing yellow. Yellow top.
I really don't remember.
Yeah, I think you're the only person that's, I think, has been to every single studio.
Do I get a prize?
Hopefully. Well, what prize do you want?
Money.
Money?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you some Naira.
Naira?
Yeah, Naira. Not millions, a couple thousand Naira. 2,000.
A pound.
Is it? Okay, my better than that. 20,000.
Let me put this on silent.
Ladies and gentlemen, this part of the conversation is too spicy to come out. This can come out. Sign up to the Patreon.
I think we spoke about the house. I think that's when we spoke about the house party.
House party?
Yeah, the house party where you're like, I saw you, and then I tried to act like I didn't know you.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
It's water under the bridge.
No, it's just a lie. It just didn't.
Not a lie.
It just didn't happen. As in, you interpreted something that just wasn't factually correct. That's what I like to do with, certain times as an individual, you don't remember everything in life, innit? Mm-hmm. But what you do remember, what you do know, like for instance, right now, innit? Like, I'm a Man United supporter.
Right.
Now, I have had so many conversations about football. Never in my life would I ever say that I liked Arsenal. Mm-hmm. So someone can tell me a story and they'll be like, oh yeah, basically it was the time that you were kissing the Arsenal badge. Now my vibe would be, the reason why this story can't be correct is my actual feeling, isn't it? So my actual feeling, I would never have been, oh my God, there's Rhoda, isn't it? Because I've never had the moment of that in my life, isn't it? So you were just wrong. But I think you agreed that you were wrong at the time.
It was my perception.
Yeah.
And that's not fact.
And it's valid, but your perceptions are valid because you definitely felt that way.
Exactly.
But I was like, yeah, you were just wrong at the time, isn't it? Which is calm.
It caused me to disappear, but anyway, I'm back.
Sweet, you're always back. I always make... you have to come here every time you're back, just so I can get an update on your life. But first and foremost, I feel like because we're going to take all of your other YouTube videos down, first and foremost, I feel like let's just, in a nutshell, describe your life pre-Ghana.
Pre-Ghana?
Yeah.
Raw.
Professionally.
Oh,
yeah.
I was an office manager. No, okay, so... From school, what I did was a vocation. I didn't do a degree. Mm-hmm. And so I learned how to do, the course was called Beauty Therapy and Spa Management. So it taught you all of the beauty stuff like massage, waxing, facials, all of that. But then there was also extra modules like human biology, chemistry, and business studies. Mm-hmm. But everything was geared towards spa life. So it was a really comprehensive BTEC, but it was a foundation degree. Mm-hmm. And then after I did that, I ended up on the cruise ships because I had worked in hotel spas.
Yeah, I think before then, you had Red Rooms as well.
Oh, yeah. So while I was studying, I had the event Red Rooms, which was basically like... mini massages with acoustic performances. It was just an alternative.
Great concept. And you actually...
ahead of its time, man.
Yeah, I don't think no one does that now, even.
True.
Yeah.
True.
As in, like, to go to an event where you can get a massage, isn't it, is kind of crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's the type of massage as well. It's chair massage. Mm-hmm. So it's not like people are getting undressed. That would be weird.
That would be a sex party. That would be a sex party.
I'm not promoting any such thing. But it was a really unique...
that's another thing you spoke about on the last ones, isn't it?
That what?
About sex parties, everyone should be allowed to go. Guys should be... No, you said like guys should be allowed to... girls, sex work, it should be allowed.
Ladies and gentlemen, this part of the conversation is too spicy to come out. This can come out. Sign up to the Patreon.
Anyway, so I did this event. Then I did the cruise ships. Then I came back from the cruise ships. That's when I started my office career. So I was an office manager first. Then I moved into being an executive assistant. And now I am, I guess, a founder.
But where was Rhoda? Where was Lola's Cupcakes?
Lotus was office manager.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So that was straight after the cruise ship. And that's how I got my first kind of office job. But that was a mixture of like customer service and it was in the head office of Lotus. But yeah, so now I have an agency where I take African talent and connect them with global opportunities. And I'm like the bridge between the two. So I've been doing that, for about a year.
Okay.
Yeah, because I started around May last year. Prior to that, I was just a freelance virtual assistant at the executive level because I had the experience already. So that was pre-Ghana into Nigeria. So I went from London in August 2022 to Ghana, Accra, stayed there for a good couple years.
And what made you do that?
Stay in Ghana.
Yeah. Why Ghana? Why did you pick Ghana again?
I did Dirty December.
Okay. And you're like, this is home. I'm half Ghanaian.
Yeah.
This is
I
home.
had the passport. So I didn't have any...
No restrictions with your job as well.
Exactly. I had a remote work from anywhere job. But you know what's funny? Although I did Dirty December, it wasn't the partying and all that I liked. It wasn't until I just started going around the country solo.
It was because you felt seen for the first time.
I was telling someone
you wasn't
the other day, exactly. It was the first time I wasn't black in forever. And I was just like, it takes such a weight off your shoulders to just be able to exist in that way. Not to say there aren't other issues. There definitely are. But for me, I started looking at the trade-off and I was like, okay, I think I would rather not be black and maybe struggle with electricity from time to time than be in the UK. And it's like in the UK, especially because I didn't do the traditional uni job. I wasn't married, didn't have any kids, wasn't on the property ladder. I felt like...
No ties to the...
Not no ties, but I felt like it doesn't matter what I do. It's almost like it's never enough. Like it's a rat race. You just society. Like for me and myself, I would definitely say I had a full life. Every weekend I was doing something. I was able to afford takeaways. I was able to shop on ASOS. I had a nice little apartment in Lewisham. I loved that flat.
How long did you even stay there for? Not even that long, though.
2 years.
2 years, bruh.
I had 2 1-year contracts. So what happened was after the first year, the place got sold with me in it. So when the contract renewed, it took a couple months off because they renewed it early kind of thing.
Okay.
So it was maybe like
does that mean you stayed for a couple months for free?
No.
Okay.
Never.
That's jokes. I want to, okay, interesting, yeah.
But yeah, if I didn't move, I think I would still be there because I don't have any kids or anything. So 1 bedroom is fine. But I had a good life on paper. I just felt like I wasn't living. So when I got that remote job and I had gone to Ghana, seeing that there was a different way of living, also seeing other expats like living there because it was COVID around those times. I was like, why can't I do this? And it was the best decision I made. So,
well, how fast did you make the decision?
Real fast. So let's say I went December 2021. I got like headhunted by January 2022.
Yeah.
I got the job and then I moved by August.
And in your job was a remote job.
Yeah.
So, and then you decided, okay, I enjoyed Ghana. Ghana's going to be the place that I'm going to.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember exactly what I did. When I got home and I was sad to be home, I wrote down all the countries where I knew someone else who lived there. And then I thought about the cost of living. So there were other places on there. There was New York. There was Wales. I know it's not that far, but it's different. And I was like, okay, where could I go where it would be easy for me to just set myself up? And the thing is, I think that Ghana trumped because of the cost of living, because I was still earning pounds. Same time zone. I didn't know that many people
why
there.
do you think that was important?
What, same time zone?
Yeah.
For the job.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah.
Because most of the company, like half the company were UK based. And I was employed under a UK, like premise. So.
And this would have been your most financially rewarding job in terms of financial package.
Yeah.
And now you're getting that package in a country that is less. Okay, cool.
Exactly. I'd never been paid that amount.
Did you feel the richest? At this point, did you feel the richest you've ever felt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the job that I was doing before that, it was a £13,000 increase. So what I did in those couple months, because obviously I wasn't ready to move. So most people prepare for this for a long time. But with the difference in pay, I didn't allow lifestyle creep, and everything extra that I made went into that move. So I was able to do it like in a couple of months.
And you did you feel it financially?
No.
Okay, that's a vibe, man.
Absolutely.
To not feel a move financially is great.
Yeah. I also sold my car. So I had a PCP. So it was coming up to the time of the balloon payment. So I was like, and at that time there was a...
Sorry, what's a PCP?
It's like when you pay monthly, but at the end you don't own...
Oh, okay, yes.
You either have to pay a big payment or give it back.
Okay.
And so, there was a crash. So secondhand cars were like through the roof. So I ended up making a profit by selling the car.
Oh, I remember, because there were, I think there was a certain thing in cars that we couldn't get no more. Yeah. And cars were appreciating the value for the first time ever. Yeah.
Exactly. So imagine that. I did PCP for 3 years, 3 or 4 years. And then at the end, I was able to sell the car, make the final payment, and I had thousands in my pocket.
That is bizarre.
Plus the deposit from my flat.
What car was it?
Toyota Aygo.
That's not the car I know you for.
It's literally the one I drove here in.
That's not the car I know
you know the Fiat 500.
Yeah.
I had that
Legendary.
to the very end.
Yeah.
I had that for so long. That was...
Every time I see the car to this day, I think of you. Yeah.
Do you know what? It was good for me, but it wasn't all that. But man, I was just like, okay, I'm going to be making so much money, earning in pounds, whatever. So remember, part of the moving cost was rent. So I paid 6 months. At the time, they had changed the law, so you don't have to pay a year in advance. It's just 6 months. And I got a landlady who was really cool, but I still had to pay the agent 1 month's rent.
But you pay 6 months in advance, and then you chill.
Yeah.
And you don't pay nothing every single month. So just 6 month increments. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you pay your water bill.
Okay.
You pay your electricity. Well, funny about that, I didn't have a water bill for like the first year I was there.
Sorry, 1 second.
That's okay.
Sorry, man, I fell straight asleep.
Oh, it's calm. That's calm. Christian was supposed to come. Anyway, continue.
Oh, how come?
How come? How come he's supposed to go? I don't know. I don't know. He just said that. Wait, I got Rhoda on. Listen, let me come.
Oh, okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, this part of the conversation is too spicy to come out. This can come out. Sign up to the Patreon.
Yeah. Coming out, yeah.
Anyway, what was I saying?
Basically, you were talking about you have to pay 6 months.
Yeah, so that's part of the moving cost. So for me, like, that takes a huge weight off your shoulders.
How much is rent in Ghana in this period? Like,
No,
say
I
1
got
month's
an
rent.
expensive place.
So yes, how much is that? Is this Lewisham expensive?
It was just under, so £800.
Okay.
So Lewisham,
That is amazing though, still, isn't it?
for a 3-bedroom
Yeah.
townhouse. Yeah.
Fucking hell, mate.
But in Lewisham, I was paying 1,000
For 1 bed?
Yeah, 100 a month, plus all the bills on top. But here, I was paying £800 a month.
What? Even 1,100 is good, boy.
Yeah. Lucky. No, but the thing is, I've clocked on this trip back that I'm just mad savvy. Like, I'm good with money.
Why do you call that?
Because I'm just like, I'm always looking for deals. I'm like, how can I maximize this?
And how'd you get your deals then? How did you get the 1-1? Because I'm thinking, even at the time, 1 that's still pretty decent.
No, for that area, it's very good. It was even on the higher end of my budget. So when I moved out of my mum's house, I moved into a studio flat that was $650 a month, all bills.
That is amazing.
But it was an annex of someone's house.
Okay.
So that's why.
Was it clean though?
It was okay.
Okay.
It was quite large, had its own bathroom, own washing machine, like own kitchen, everything. But there was a kid that lived in the house that used to just come to my door and cry. And I was just like, this is not life.
What? As in, like, you can see him, right?
No, I could hear. I could be on.
You do?
I could be trying to work, trying to watch TV, and they'll just come. That was like their crying corner. And I was like, do you know what? I hear what they're trying to do, and I know this place is cheap, but this is not life. So then I was like, you know when they used to say, oh, your rent is supposed to be like 50% of your income or whatever? Mine was way less. So I was like, I can afford more. So I literally put my budget up. It was something between like 900 and 1,000. And so I stretched to get the space for like 1,100, but it was so perfect. Like it had everything. Open plan kitchen, washer, dryer, dishwasher. It had a bathtub, which I really wanted. And it was...
Gym in the building as well?
It was an ex-council house.
Oh, well, the Lucian one?
Yeah.
Oh, why did I...
You built.
From your pictures, it looked like it was.
Yeah, because they did a renovation.
Oh, okay.
It was a like everyone else was council tenants, more or less. But location was great. Like Lewisham is Hither Green. So Lewisham is a really, really nice, conducive area. It's right next to the station. So yeah, I was able to afford that. And then my bills, I kept them pretty calm. So like I said, I was able to enjoy things in life, but it just didn't feel fulfilling enough. And so I think that moving to Ghana, I made the decision that I was going to spend more on my rent to live in a nice house.
To feel comfortable.
Because if I have no friends, I don't want to be in some rundown
home
house.
needs to be a place that you look forward to coming back to.
Exactly. Like I wanted.
Wait, did you have a cat in Lewisham as well?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, where did the cat go?
I gave him away.
Oh, okay. Do you miss him?
No.
I think, yeah, you're basically like a cat mother now, isn't it? You got bear there.
No, I've had 2 cats.
3. What about that nasty one that Karina used to bring around?
The what?
The nasty cat that Karina brought around.
No, she found it in the street.
A stray cat in Ghana, Lord Jesus.
No, because the thing is, you can tell a local cat and a foreign breed, so it was clearly a foreign breed. Okay. But I think it had been on the street for a while.
Oh, wow. You reckon someone left him there by accident?
Maybe it ran away, couldn't find its way home. And they eat cats in Ghana.
Who eats them? The people?
Yeah. So you got to be careful.
This part's got viral.
They actually 100%. Eat cats in Ghana.
What, so now you can go to Polo Beach Club?
No. Okay. Polo Beach Club is very high end.
Okay. Is it? Yeah. It doesn't appear that way. It seems like the ghetto from what I've seen online, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
High end?
It's one of the higher end venues. Definitely.
Oh, wow. More so than Sky Bar. Sky Bar looks a bit more classy.
Well, it's apples and oranges. Polo Beach Club is a beach club.
Okay.
So, and even there was another beach club called Allura.
Okay.
So that used to be lower class.
But now it's upper class.
It's upper class. They did a massive renovation and now it's like premium.
I don't know how people feel about it. Certain times, if something was low class, the stain of the low classness is still there. So I don't know how they're able to...
No, because, okay, I even want to correct the language, not say lower class. It's a different...
Cheaper, more affordable.
Exactly.
Okay.
And that's how you tell it apart. Because if, for example, if I want to go out to a place and a cocktail is costing me circa 10,000... 10,000.
Ghana.
I'm thinking of Naira. Yeah. But let's say the cocktail is costing me like 200 cedis. It's going to attract a certain crowd. But if you go to Polo Beach Club and there's no cocktail less than 1,000 cedis, then obviously it's going to cost...
That's funny though. You reckon higher prices attract a better crowd?
100%.
You think it attracts a better crowd?
Not attracts, but it
definitely rules out people, isn't it?
Yeah, and Allura, when Allura first opened... First of all, the prices were lower. The menu was not as sophisticated. So it was basic things like rice, chicken, things that people will recognise.
Gary.
And then also, they didn't add stupid taxes on their bill. So you knew that,
Okay.
When you would look at the menu, add up what you got, that's your bill at the end of the night. And I don't know why...
is that what they do in the lower class one or the higher class one? Is the tax swing a lower class?
No, it's when you go to the higher end places.
That's when they add the tax.
Shenanigans on the bill.
Okay.
But
stupid.
It's very stupid because they got stuff on there like COVID levy, and it's like, guys.
Really? They're just taking the piss.
They are.
Yeah.
They're taking the piss. But I don't know why they decided that crowd was not for them. But now, like, that place is so expensive. Even I was looking at the menu like, what the hell? And then some of the stuff on the menu, it's like, this is fancy shit. Like, most people would look at the menu and be put off because they don't recognize food items. And then on top of that, you're going to spend a pretty penny to eat stuff that...
You don't know.
Exactly.
Interesting.
That's what happened. But we went on a tangent.
So basically you put 600, pay for 6 months.
Yes. And then when I moved out there, I lost the job. But
yes. How quick did you lose your job?
Like the day after.
The day after you moved, you lost your job.
But bear in mind, I'm an executive assistant and I'm doing inbox management. So I can see a lot of messages that are going around. We had a round of redundancies, I want to say May. because I started the job in April. So I want to say in May we had
I remember when the meeting went in your diary.
Yeah.
And
then,
you said you knew.
Yeah, I knew what was coming.
Because you knew what was going on.
Absolutely.
Wait, did they give you a redundancy package though?
So the redundancy package was, I think, 3 months pay, but it was taxed, which was really annoying, and a laptop. I got to keep my laptop.
Fucking hell. But that's a vibe though. That's free money essentially though, isn't it?
Yeah, and it gave me a bit of a runway.
But also gives you anxiety because what the hell? I just got this job.
No, because think about it. Okay, if the first round of redundancies was May, my head starts thinking, this could be me. This could have been me. And I remember we did an offsite and I planned it and I followed them to Seattle. And when I was in Seattle, I met a colleague from my old workplace. And so we were talking about it and I was telling her how I'm feeling nervous, that I'm moving next month. And, you know, what happens if they make me redundant? And she was like, you'll be fine. She was like, you'll absolutely be fine. I was like, you're right. So then when it did come around...
Why would you be fired?
Because you know what?
Because you're good at your job?
Yeah.
And you've got a reputation of being good at your job?
Not just that, but human beings, we always find a way to land on our feet.
Sometimes. I'm not trying to hear that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Innit? Sometimes shit feels bad.
It does.
Yeah.
But that's something that I say.
But you're right. You're spot on.
Exactly.
Like, no matter how bad you feel right now, in 3 months' time, you're... Then again, but he's saying that some people do end up on the streets, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? But
I
the majority don't. You're more than likely going to be fine. You're not going to die over this, isn't it?
And that's the thing, like I put on this post I made the other day, like, somewhere along the line, fear that exists to preserve our lives is warped into something else, and it stops us from actually living our life because we're just scared of everything. But the worst thing that can happen is you die. So if you're not going to die, you should probably try.
Is that the worst thing though? Death is the final thing. I don't think death is the worst thing, to be honest with you. I think there's stages before death that are very uncomfortable.
Do you know what? Most people... Okay, I can't even speak for most people, but let me speak for me. I've done enough in my life to know that if I fall on hard times, there's someone I can turn to. I've got family, I've got friends, and I also know I have enough drive to work myself out of any situation. So for me...
I feel like you're looking from the lens of that drugs. Well, obviously you don't take any drugs now that I'm aware of, innit?
I don't.
But
it's not even a fact.
But also there's certain times when mental health is involved and drugs are involved, your life can take a turn that you become almost radioactive where nobody even wants to touch you no more.
Yeah, but
you become a liability.
I've had issues with mental health.
Yeah, but I'm talking about, not saying that yours wasn't serious, because I don't know what your exact mental health situations were, but there's, like, as someone, you know what's crazy? I'm a man, innit? I'm a very logical person, isn't it? But I'm also someone that's self-aware enough to know that I am not in somebody's situation and that the person I'm speaking to, their feelings are real.
Yeah.
And in saying that, I've spoken to so many people, especially doing this, where they tell me things and feelings that my brain cannot compute.
Yeah.
So... things can just happen to someone. They don't know why they're doing this, and then they can just spiral out of control. And now this person that had family, their family can't even deal with them no more, innit? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'll tell you something. Most people that have some kind of major crisis, it doesn't happen overnight.
Yeah, it doesn't.
There's signs.
Yeah.
And for me, the kind of person I know I am, I'm not afraid to ask for help. There are some people that got coconut head. They will just tough it out until they slip below a certain line and it's too
late.
Exactly. So for me, I was at work.
Who would you ask for help, you reckon?
Huh?
Who would you ask for help? What do you reckon your support system is now? Is it? Who?
Yeah.
Who are they?
Family, friends.
Okay.
Like ex-work colleagues.
But what sort of help are you asking for? Basically,
It depends.
What about money?
Listen, I'm very blessed. I don't need to ask for money.
No, but I'm saying, say if you were. If you needed...
I'll ask my auntie.
Okay, and she'll just give it to you?
Of course, because I've never asked her for money.
Okay, fair dues, isn't it?
So yeah, absolutely. But luckily, I've never needed to. And that's the thing. I think because I'm quite self-sufficient, actually people are less on alert when it comes to help because they know that you're not taking the piss or whatever. But yeah, I was at work. I was sitting in we have like a one-to-one, not even a one-to-one, there was 4 of us, team meeting every Monday morning, talk through the week, whatever. I just started crying.
In your work meeting?
In the work meeting. Proper breakdown.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
And then I was like, I called my auntie. I explained how I was feeling, and she was like, it sounds like you need talking therapies. Went to the GP. My manager...
In Ghana?
No.
Oh.
This is when I'm talking about my mental health.
Okay, cool.
Went to the GP and they were like, oh, would you see a trainee because you'll get seen faster? I was like, absolutely. And yeah, before you know it, I was in cognitive behavioral therapy. And I did that I did it every 2 weeks for 6 sessions. And then it gave me tools that let me know if I start to feel low, or my mood is, I know exactly what to do.
What year was this?
I would have been 27.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
27.
Well done, though, because you cried, you had your breakdown and got right to work.
That's what I mean. Like, if I can only speak for myself, if ever it comes to falling on hard times, it would have been a long time coming. And I would usually do something very quickly to be like, hey, I don't know what to do in this area. Who can I go to for help? And then I'm like, okay. Like I told you, I'm very chatty, so I know who is good for what. There's certain people who I can go to for certain things, and that's just how I live my life.
Okay, fair dues.
Yeah.
So anyway, back to your GH story. You said, obviously, you're Monton, you kind of knew your redundancy was coming.
So, like, literally, I landed on, like, the 29th of August or something like that. Saw the meeting come up in my diary. I was like, I know exactly what that is. They were like, yeah, we're so sorry to let you know, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, how long do I have? And then I got...
Oh, it's like you just got diagnosed with something.
How much runway do I have? Okay, I had savings. So I was doing like group savings with my friends at the time.
Oh, a partner.
Yeah, we did a partner. I was like, I've got to take my money out. I need to start, And if you think about it, I don't know what it was at the time, but even if I was earning £1,000 a month in that period where I was struggling, that's still very good for where I was living. Don't have any rent obligations. Water bill is like, what, £2 a month? But I didn't even have a water bill.
Water bill is £2 a month, Lord, yeah.
It's not much, especially one.
I don't get why is it so expensive here then, isn't it? What's the justification?
Greed.
Yeah, he's there. Capitalism, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, because, I don't know. But think about it. Certain utilities, they have to be low enough for the lowest person to be able to afford. Something like water is very cheap. However, electricity is actually quite expensive because I've got ACs, which most people don't have. I've got hot water heating.
Generator. Have you got a generator as well?
I do, but generator it's not anything to do with the grid. Generator.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, even that one is giving me trouble.
Is it loud as well?
It's so loud, it's so polluty, it's so noisy, and I don't know why they love a generator.
You're talking about your Nigerian generator, not...
Ladies and gentlemen, this part of the conversation is too spicy to come out. This can come out. Sign up to the Patreon.
How cheap Ghana actually was.
No, we're talking about generators.
No, but even before then, I think your actual point was... You've had enough room because you said rent was like £1,000. Well, even if you were getting paid £1,000 a month.
Yeah. So for that.
No rent obligations. Yeah.
Exactly. So that was what, August.
Yeah. So you had 6 months to basically thug it out.
Exactly. And already someone had asked me to help them with their invoices. It wasn't much. It was a couple hundred a month. But then that's the first person I went to. I was like, hey, do you need more help? Is there anything else I can do in your business? What can you afford? That gave me
more jobs.
I don't know if I should say the amount, but it gave me...
just take it out, worst case scenario.
Okay, that gave me a... And I was like, the only thing I want... So let me just find... And then I'm calm.
I remember, you saying that.
But it didn't happen that way. So I started pimping myself out. I was doing 2 hours for someone, 1 hour for someone, 4 hours, just here, there and everywhere. And then I also did agency work. So the agency work, I felt like that was like slavery because...
Okay, so you were basically... who you are now. I mean,
yes. But the problem is, I'm a UK person. I know what minimum wage is, and it wasn't that much more than minimum wage. So it was really a struggle for me. But very quickly, I got into this position where I wouldn't do the work. I would just have other assistants under me, and I would be the face for the company. So I would usually get accounts where they were like, oh, this service is shit, we're leaving. And they'll be like, no. And then they'll give them me, and then I will turn it around.
Okay.
I still got churned from that though. So yeah. But So between August, well, let's say September, because it's basically the end of August, and December, I worked myself back up.
Oh, wow.
I was,
and you were making more money than you...
No.
You wasn't making more money than you were supposed to.
I was making a decent amount of money.
Okay. How much less than you were supposed to get?
I don't think it ever dipped below like 500 less.
Okay.
There were some months that were a little bit... I went through the savings that I had. Obviously,
Why? How?
Because I wanted to supplement my income. So I was still like paying for things like monthly. I think I had like a couple credit cards.
Okay.
So I was paying those off.
Okay.
So I still wanted to like make sure that I had enough coming in so that when I had all these outgoings, it wasn't tight and I could still go out and enjoy myself and all of that stuff. But then in the second year, so that would have been 2023, like everything stabilized. I was getting, probably more than I was getting before, but I was burnt out. I was working constantly, couldn't take a holiday. Like I was doing 5 different jobs. So then towards the end of 2023 into 2024, I started to wind back and be like, okay, I want to do less.
Work-life balance vibes, yeah?
Exactly. Well, I mean, I had it though, because where I lived, it made it easier to like take a trip at the weekend or like have lunch at the beach or, you know, see friends and see people, and the weather's nice. So you always want to be out. So in 2024, I was scaling back and I was trying to figure out stuff. And then that's when people started asking me to do work. And I was like, I'm at capacity. I'm so sorry. I can't help you. And then I was like, nah, I should stop turning these people away.
Yeah.
Let me find someone to do the work. So then
So you just stopped rejecting work?
Yeah. And I started finding people. I don't know when I want to say, but...
And by the way, sorry, you had no desire at this point to actually have your own business.
Absolutely. Well, I was my own business.
Yeah.
As a freelance.
Yeah.
And what I was doing was I was partnering with people, like basically subcontracting their services so that I could take a little fee from it and then I'll just give them the rest. And so, I didn't want to start a business, but then I panicked around November 2025 because it was growing so...
I remember that. I think I watched that. That was a long-ass Instagram story, boy.
Nah, but that's my way. I'm a panicker. And I was like...
It's a good problem, though, isn't it?
It is a good problem.
But it's like, also, it's scary because you don't want to miss out on opportunity, innit?
What opportunity?
As in the fact that your business is growing, isn't it? Like, you're growing, you could get money, but hey, if I don't do this properly, I can fuck this up, isn't it?
Big time.
Yeah.
And so my biggest thing at that time when I was panicking was pensions. I don't know why. It's the algorithm. That's why. I must have seen one scaremongering video. Like, I think the person said when people get 65, they're not going to own their homes and they're not going to have a pension enough to be able to sustain their life. And I just panicked. And I was like, okay, cool. So
what are you thinking about your pension? You know what's crazy? I think we spoke about this as well in Kremzo's studio. We're like, a lot of guys anyway, don't give 2,000 fucks about a pension. The vibe is just get rich, like just make money, isn't it? Obviously, it's easier said than done, isn't it? But for instance, if you built your own business, there's things you can do, like for instance, even if you own properties,
exactly, that's your
just generate income, isn't it? And then basically, you're basically sorted, isn't it?
Yeah. So what happened to me was I was like, I am cash flow rich, cash flow richer than I've ever been, but it's leaking out of the business at the same rate. It's leaking out of my hands at the same rate. I'm not necessarily setting something up for myself. So I have existing pensions, but I have an existing private pension from all the workplaces. That's peanuts. State pension from all my NI contributions. But I think when I left agency, it fell on me to do that stuff. And I was like, I think I took a break and I didn't do anything. And then I don't own any assets, or where will I live when it comes to that? And I was just panicking about all those things. And I started working backwards. Like, this is what I want to achieve for myself now. What do I do? I was looking around at who could help. Because like I said...
yeah, that's what your story was for. Hey, guys, help me out, yeah?
Yeah, help. Like, what can you do? What can you do for me? Because this is what I can do. So, or this is what I'm struggling with. And so at the same time... I have a neighbor in Ghana who's also a life coach. And the thing is, I would never take life coaching from someone whose life I wouldn't want to.
Yeah.
So
facts make sense.
Exactly. She has her family. She has her career. She's got properties in Ghana, interior design, and she's just such a well-rounded person. I was like, look, how much does it cost to do life coaching? Couldn't afford the session package. So she was like, oh, you can have a one-off session for this price. And I was like, no problem. It's like 2 therapy sessions as well. So I did that. Then I saw these ads popping up for about financial freedom webinar, which is Emmanuel Sukho.
Yay.
And it's free to attend the webinar. So I signed up quietly, didn't say anything, attended the webinar. Then if you stay to the end, you get a free consultation. Now, here's where I use my privilege. Obviously, he knows who I am. I don't want handouts. When he told me the price of that consultation, I was like, I definitely can't afford that. Maybe in the future. But usually if you attend that webinar, I don't know if he still does it, but if you attend the webinar, it could be someone from his team that will have the consultation with you. But he was like, I know you, I'll do the consultation. So it's almost like, it wasn't a handout because I did everything I was supposed to do.
To get the
only good thing was that I got him and he's at the top of his business. So it's not like I'm getting one of the workers. Which I don't
it might be amazing, who knows,
Exactly. And I came to that session prepared, all my numbers, all of my information. It was virtual. I was in Nigeria by the time. So I told him how much I was earning. The first thing he was like, can you make more? And I was like, damn. He's been thinking I was making a decent amount.
That's a sick question though.
But I was like, yeah, I actually can. I said, if I grow this extension of me, which is me partnering with the other VAs, I can 100% make more. And so I was like, okay, cool. He gave me the numbers of an accountant and a financial planner in Nigeria who I'm yet to meet, but I've spent.
That is so sick. Yeah.
He was like, your jurisdiction, like where you stay for most of the time, it doesn't make sense for you to like set up a limited company in the UK. You're never here. So then he told me Malta. So I looked into Malta and it's like, oh, you've got to go there for like
6 months,
3 or 6 months of the year, kind of like Dubai. But Dubai's changed their rules as well. So he gave me a couple of places to look into. That's when I started doing my research, only to find out that Estonia is the most ideal place for me to set up.
Wow.
I wanted Bahamas because they're black, you know. But they were like,
you're thinking about who actually give my tax money to.
Exactly. Yeah. But Bahamas, you need a certain amount of money to be able to open up a bank account. And also not every business will look at a Bahamian address and be like, oh yeah, it's safe. So I was like, let me stick within the EU. Estonia have a program called the digital e-residency. So you become a resident of that country, you can register your
You or your company? Who's the resident? So you're a resident of Estonia?
E-resident.
Oh, right, okay.
I've just never been there before. And you don't have to. So you can register a company. You can open up a bank account, like a Wise account, literally in a couple of clicks. So I did the whole process. It doesn't cost more than 2,000 euro. But
2,000 euro for what exactly? To become a Estonian citizen? Okay.
Yeah, open the bank account. You have to have a contact person in Estonia. But the thing is, they've got a website. So you will just go to the website and you'll just see everyone who can help you with this, with setting this thing up. Also use ChatGPT to like shortlist.
Did you?
Huh?
Did you?
No, I use ChatGPT. That's what
I'm saying. But I'm saying for the Estonia, did you use it for this?
No. So, because the thing is, you know, ChatGPT be lying.
Oh my God, yeah.
So you've got to fact check it.
Yeah, facts, yeah.
So I would get the information from the AI and then go to a person and be like, hey, can you tell me about this? Is it true? And then they'll be like, oh yeah, it's true, blah, blah, blah. So that's exactly what I did. And I ended up becoming an e-resident. That's why I was here in December of last year. I came to pick up my thing and do my biometrics and stuff. Registered my company. So I registered 2 companies. I registered a limited company. So that one is set up for
was it Japa?
No. That was just my Instagram name.
Okay.
My company is called Uzo Shia. Which is like an Igbo word and a Ga word, which means path home. Okay. I just wanted to find something that was easy to Google.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, set up both companies.
And the other one?
Huh?
The other company, what's that one called?
They're both called Uzashia.
Okay, cool.
So there's Uzashia Ltd for London or for the UK, and then there's Uzashia OU for Estonia. So all of my virtual assistant stuff goes through Uzashia because we're all offshore. Then I've got Airbnb.
Wait, so why a UK limited company as well?
So I can do my NI contributions for my state pension. I know Emmanuel said there's no point in doing state pension because it's peanuts, but I'm just going to do it, okay? Because there's other benefits. There's I can get statutory maternity. For when that time comes.
So wait. That's an interesting concept.
That what?
So you get maternity pay from who?
From the government.
Do they even do that?
Yeah. So you have to do it like a refund. So I pay myself from my company and they will refund a certain amount. So at least it lets me know, if I want to have kids, I can take time off without it affecting the business.
Okay. Interesting. So what percentage? Do you know what percentage that is?
It's a lump sum. I can't remember. I want to say it's 6,000.
So if you get pregnant, they'll give you the £6,000 straight away.
No, so
they'll pay you,
from my company, apply for the refund, then they give me the lump sum.
Okay.
If my company,
at what point do they give you the lump sum? After you return, or
you have to have been paying NI for X amount of months before you apply. I can't remember what the months are, but I've started already.
Okay,
so it's calm.
Okay,
whenever that time comes, it's
interesting. Calm. And you pay them back?
No, it's a benefit.
That's interesting.
Most self-employed people will do that.
Okay,
so that's another thing. I asked my cousin, I was like, so if I want to get married and have kids or whatever, as a self-employed person, because I'm weighing up, like, does it make sense to be self-employed? Is it easier to just get a job, whatever. And she's like, you can just get a lump sum of money. Your accountant just tell you that. And I didn't have an account at the time. So that's what I mean, like asking people for different bits of information. But the long story short is, because of the panic and because I set up both companies, I'm literally covered all bases. I'm covered for maternity, covered for pension. Health insurance is covered. Obviously, we've got NHS. You know, if I have a health scare, I'll move back here. I'll have NHS as well. But like it's all running. And what's so funny is that once all of that stuff gets set up, growing becomes so much
easier.
People
with all the materials and stuff.
Exactly. People are like, I work with Rhoda. You should have a VA from her, blah, blah, blah. One client I had, I've been working with her so closely. She's literally had like 2 VAs from me. She recommended me, got my first US client. And then when the US, they don't play. And then I've got all my paperwork. I've got, my tax information. I've got my proper email address and all of that stuff. So it's just good to go. So the panic was panicky, but literally between, I don't even know, I think maybe like between September and December, everything was done.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So wait, so when to December?
September?
September to December?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
25.
So, and September, when did you have the consultation with Emmanuel? September?
Around then.
Oh, wow. Okay. You're full on. Well, you're not working during this period.
Yeah, I was. But do you know what? Also, the landscape of my work is changing. So before, I used to do virtual assistants. Now... You
don't do it no more?
Well,
you're just a checker?
I'm winding down.
Oh, wow.
I'm trying
So you're going to be like a lady of leisure soon, isn't it?
No. I'm still going to run the company.
Yeah, you're going to run the company, but you're not going to be doing the work yourself. You're just over here overseeing other people. So how many people currently, at a particular point in time, what's the largest amount of people that have worked underneath you there?
Well, now, which is, I want to say 7 VAs.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, and 8 clients. So.
Wow. That's interesting.
Why?
8 clients, only 7 VAs, isn't it?
1 has 2. Okay. In fact, 2 have 2. So, how many clients? It might be more than 7. It might be more. But yeah, there's bare them.
Okay, sweet. So in terms of how do you find being a business owner now? Because like I said, it wasn't intentional, isn't it?
Exactly. So like my internal monologue is just me screaming because I just never know what's happening at any one given time. Then you have to go away and then figure it out. And this is another thing about having great people around you. I can bounce ideas off of my friends and family. And so my life coach, she calls it...
Is that still the same one that you couldn't afford before?
Yeah, I had the 1 session.
Okay.
We're having another session this year.
Okay.
But she did a webinar and she was talking about having an invisible board of directors. So there are people in your life who are like, they have their own strengths and you can go to any one of them to advise you in an informal capacity. And yeah, I'm like, yeah, I fully have that. Because like I said, when I wanted to know about, does it make sense to be self-employed? I could go to my cousin who's been self-employed since the beginning of time.
Whose cousin is that?
Dammy.
Oh, shit.
But I could go to her for that kind of stuff. When it comes to
St. Clair, St. Clair's, I think that's called, yeah.
Yeah. So she's doing like, she's a trichologist.
What's trichologist?
She's like a hair doctor.
Okay.
Yeah. And so she's about natural hair, healthy hair, loving your hair, image and all of that. So she's done a bit of a pivot. And then like the other day, literally, I was trying to come up with packages for prospective clients. I have a friend who works in sales and she's like going through pricing with me and stuff like that. And like, oh, like this is how you proposition yourself. And it's like, that's just a friend. One conversation, that could be a whole new contract. So everyone should kind of have that in their life. And you should also be that for other people, which I definitely think I am.
Are you on anyone's board?
I must be. Because people be asking me for stuff.
Okay, fair.
Especially love stuff.
Is it?
I don't know why, because I've been single for the longest time.
Well, I guess they might want to hear some logic, you know what I'm saying? You can provide logic.
I think that's what it is. I think, and do you know what? Also, when you're single, later on in your life, as a woman, like, you have two choices.
You're not single.
Yeah, but like, okay, you're single till you're married, right?
Okay.
So when you're navigating those things...
I think that's toxic to say that.
No, because what do you put on your form when you go to the doctor? I've got a boyfriend.
Single, yeah.
Exactly.
Well, no, wait. Isn't partner? I don't know.
No, it means single till you're married is literally the legal...
Okay.
It's not about, of course...
In their partnerships and stuff. Well, ain't that something that they...
Yeah, but that would be a civil whatever.
Okay,
and under law, that person has certain rights. But like, I mean, he's my next of kin in Nigeria because I don't know anybody.
Oh, that's kind of impressive, yeah.
He has to be. There's no one else. But I think when you're an older single lady, you're either going to get very strict or go the complete opposite way. And so that's...
Or being very extremely open.
Yeah.
Interesting. It is interesting, isn't it?
But that's the way. And I think, especially with social media now, sometimes it's difficult to know, am I being strict or am I being stupid? So me and my friends, we use each other as sounding boards, like, oh, this is what I felt. What do you think about this? And then, we take it from there. But
yeah, it's definitely being an older single person. As I find, as a guy, looking at the female market, it's almost, I actually understand some of their struggle.
Okay.
Yeah, which is in terms of the no-nonsense approach that they would have, their fears as well. And being a guy, sometimes it's hard to... It's like, do I want to deal with that right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, I completely understand it. It's like, I'm not trying to hear any nonsense and stuff, isn't it? Yeah. But as a guy, certain times, I'm still on a vibe of, yeah, but do we actually like each other? I feel like certain times, you know when they talk about who's the prize and stuff, isn't it? I think women... Well, without knowing, they're behaving like the man is the prize, isn't it?
Some women.
As in, a lot of the time, when they're... And I don't get it. It's like, basically, it's almost like you have to show that you want them from the offset. As in, don't waste my fucking time. Do you like me?
Yeah, but why wouldn't you be showing...
But what I'm trying to say is, in terms of, I don't know you, you don't know me as well. So what on earth is going on? Why on earth... Wouldn't you find it completely strange if I just showed you I loved you straight away? I don't fucking know you.
No one is...
And you don't know me as well.
But this is what I experience with, like, if you're in heterosexual situations, yeah? The man starts...
As opposed to what?
Queer.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is in terms of, why would you know about that? As in that's not...
You have exposure, like...
Yeah, but I'm saying that's not even your experience. How do you know?
No, my sister will be in love in 2 business days.
Yeah, but but that's your sister. I'm talking about you can only go for your experience, isn't it?
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
From my experience, what I find is that men start here and women start here. Men add points and women deduct points. You don't meet in the middle and you miss it completely.
Yeah, but I'm saying, even if you start with, 100 points, to go all the way to 50, that's a 50% reduction. I said, do you still want that person afterwards?
No, yes you do. Because the thing is as well, like, I feel, and I was telling my friend this the other day, in our friendships, we hold so much space for them. We give them so much grace, and we just don't do the same in our partnerships. Like, we hold them to a crazy...
That is interesting. I feel like that is true, but it's also because I've seen girls stay in relationships where the guys hit them, yeah? And I've seen girls break up with their friends when they're taking her lip gloss. You know what I'm saying, innit? So
there could be a lot of things at play, and I'm not best placed to speak on it, so I'm not going to. But literally, I think that what we need to do is get off of social media and get away from all of these different opinions and have our trusted people and approach it from there.
Fuck your trusted people. Be in your feelings, isn't it? Experience each other. As in, like, you know what's crazy? Like you said, certain times I will start, you know what's crazy? There's girls I will not know. My brain will make up an idea of this person, isn't it? So then I start off actually liking the person. Yeah. But then the behavior of the person, it makes no sense to me, isn't it? As in, like, I don't actually know you, isn't it? You don't actually know me. Yeah. This is bad data, as in, like, if we're being logical here, basically taking this too seriously doesn't make actually any sense, isn't it?
Well, you know what they say, that a crush is just a lack of information, because I think that's human nature. That when you meet someone, let's say you're given like 2 out of 5 variables, you will make up the other 3 and it will always be your fantasy. Then as time goes on, you get to know them. That's when you start to see who they really are. And then sometimes it doesn't align. And sometimes those things are not what you expected, but they're not terrible. They're not sackable offenses. So I hear what you're saying, but even if you've got 2 out of 3 criteria that you like, why can't you show that person that, hey, of what I've seen of you, I like this. So let's continue to get to know ourselves and let's see how we go. But whereas London guy, should I say, you're very like, well, I don't know this person, so I'm not going to show any affection or I'm not going to be intentional. And that's not how relationships start.
But it's like this process, how long is this process supposed to last, isn't it?
There is no definitive time.
And that's what I'm saying, isn't it? So it's like, it's like bleeding out slowly, isn't it? It's like...
No, London is a slow burn. I will say that. And I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a stiff upper lip thing that British people have. But if you go into Africa, it's very normal to like meet a guy, not like a guy who just, for your papers, but he'll be like, yeah, man, I think I love you, blah, 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 from the very beginning. People meet people and get married within 6 months to a year. Like, it's very normal.
But I feel like that requires someone that's extremely open to just being married as well, isn't it? And also, as a guy, I'm sorry, innit? I'm still in my fairy tale era, isn't it? I don't want a girl that just wants to be married, isn't it? I could get married to a girl that just wants to be married, but in terms of then we can break up because she's gonna realize if she doesn't know who I am, then how do you? Yeah,
but you are not gonna be the same person forever. So
facts.
You get married like 4 years down the line, 1 year down the line. What you should be looking for is not that this person is everything I need, but this person is willing to put in the work to understand who I am at every point in my life. They're a workable person. That's what you should be looking for.
I hear that, but what I'm trying to say is if the person doesn't know me now, then that means what are you marrying me based on? Like, if you don't even know me, then that means this could be anybody.
No, because remember what I said about if you've got 2 out of 5 factors.
Oh, he's a nice person.
Maybe the characteristics that they've seen thus far is this is good, because even if something should happen down the line, I've seen that their character is this way. So I'm confident that we can get through that.
Yeah, but it's facts, but it's also, as a guy, it's hard to differentiate someone that it's like, you just want to be married, and if it's not me, it will just be somebody else, isn't it? You just want to get married, and I've seen it so many times, and then I can see them. They have their little wedding, and it's like, okay, cool, it's like,
so I don't believe in soulmates, and this is for this reason, because when you're picking a partner, it's not about picking the partner who is exactly a blueprint of something. It's about looking for the character. And that character can exist in you or it can exist in the next guy. So if you're not on it, why am I wasting good years of my life when it's just these character traits that I'm looking for?
I hear it, innit? But it's one of those ones, innit? And I hear it because but that's what I'm saying. When you're like a romantic, isn't it? It's almost like I would like the girl to actually just like me, isn't it? I didn't want to just be a statistic, isn't it?
No. She likes you.
But she also likes being other people.
No, she
potentially, isn't it? That's what you're saying.
What I'm saying is that
she likes guys that wear Nike trainers.
No.
I'm wearing Nike trainers.
Okay, you're talking about silly things now.
Yeah, but I'm just saying
the character.
Okay.
Like I like
a guy with hair. You've
that's
got
not
hair.
Character.
Okay, a guy that's funny.
No,
you're funny?
Yes. A guy that makes life lighter. Because we all know wherever we live in the world, life is hard. So if you have someone who has the ability to, when you've come home from a stressful day, find the joy, that is a great character trait to have. And it means that when you're in stressful situations, there will always,
lighten.
make room for it to feel lighter. That's a good character trait. Or someone who is generous. They're like really into charity, or they're just very charitable. That's very good because even if they have like £10, you know that they're going to give you 5 instead of just watching you suffer whilst carrying a baby on your back. You know what I mean? That can exist in anyone.
These are harsh examples, man.
No, but it's not to say that, she likes me and she likes them. No, she's met you. She knows what she's looking for. She's gotten to know you. You're on a long thing. She will leave. She'll meet someone else. She'll get to know them. Maybe they don't have what she's looking for. She'll move on. She'll meet someone else. And then when she finds those character traits, she will settle. You're complicating it.
I hear it, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I know I'm complicating it, but I feel like if there's a decision to complicate, I think this is the one to complicate. I think it's a huge decision. Why is it not? That's what I'm saying. I think it is a massive decision. And everyone's just making light of this, isn't it?
No, it's a massive decision, but that's the thing. It's a decision.
Yeah.
It's not just everything falls into place, which means that it's a decision that you have to make over and over again. So in my mind, it's a mindset. It's not that just, I've met this person and this is the only person I'm ever going to marry and blah, blah. No, it's I've met this person. I fancy them. They're very beautiful and gorgeous. And they also have the character traits I want. And I also know that I'm willing to put in the work to make this.
But I've seen, what you're talking about is logical, and I've seen people do that. But I'm saying on the other side of that, which you might not see, is the guys that don't like their wives, isn't it? They're tolerating their wives. Their marriages are not a vibe. They don't like going home. And it's almost like, and I look at that and it's like, I do not want that.
Yeah, and you don't have to have that.
But what I'm trying to say is that kind of stems from when it's like, I'm saying, pick a wife, you know what I'm saying? And also, when you're a guy as well, that basically certain guys, cheating is in their DNA. So their vibe is, in terms of when they're thinking about everything, they're thinking a vibe of, this can be the person I present as my wife. I'm still going to be out in the streets doing my thing, isn't it?
That's mad.
And what I'm trying to say is, certain guys are, okay, if she wants to be a wife, she likes me, she finds something funny, okay, marry her, cool. But also, I'm just going to be doing my thing anyway, innit?
Well, that's real sad for them. I can't relate.
Yeah.
It's not, I don't think I will be with a cheater ever.
But you'll never know at the end of the day, innit?
No, I'm real switched on.
Yeah, but I'm saying in terms of if you're switched on, which means nobody in their right mind, only psychotic people date cheaters, isn't it? That the hard part about this is people lie, isn't it?
And people can leave. Take your 2 legs.
Yeah, but I'm saying in marriage as well, marriage needs to withstand cheating, isn't it? It does need to, isn't it?
No, because
you need to flag it out.
No, that is one of the reasons why you can dissolve your marriage.
And that's what I'm saying. Also, when you're someone that basically believes in not getting a divorce, the wall that you put up and the standards that you put up need to be way harder, isn't it? Because you're looking for this to be your only one.
But if you believe in not getting a divorce, you just wouldn't cheat then.
That's me. But what about the person I need to pick?
If you picked and you picked this person that was bulletproof and they cheated on you, you would say,
I'll try not to. I'll try not to. What am I saying?
You'll try to.
I'll if it's cheating, I can understand. I'll try to stay. No, but what I'm trying to say,
Tell me some cheating that you can understand, because
like I said, my rule is I can something that I can potentially do, isn't it? And actively ask myself and be a hypocrite and not be a hypocrite. I'd be like, okay, cool. Well, maybe I was in that situation before and I felt X, Y, and Z, and then things where, but my marriage is going to be shit from then on. I know it's just dead, isn't it? It's going to be shit. So, and it's like, cheating is a big deal for, what was it? It's a humongous deal. So the best thing to do is try to weave out signs to make sure that you're not with a cheater.
You'll never be able to.
Yeah, you can.
100%.
I'm saying not 100%, but you can make, if someone you found out, they've cheated on every single one of their partners before.
Yeah, but
but there's people like that exist, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's one of those ones. Then you can be like, okay, lovely person, but probably not you, isn't it?
Okay.
So I just want to make a decision with the best data possible, innit?
Yeah.
And also, I don't want to be... The worst thing about it is, feeling as though your time is running out and stuff, you know?
It's never running out, because you can get as many times as you want.
Yeah, but also, but there's little things that are pulling on my heartstrings now, innit? Seeing my mum with her, what's it called? Her nephews and stuff, isn't it?
Her grandkids.
Yeah. My nephew, sorry, innit? Yeah, her grandkids, and seeing how they interact with her. I'm like, yeah, I need my children to actually have the best of my mum as well, you know what I'm saying, innit?
Yeah.
When I get married.
What are you waiting for?
Huh?
What are you waiting for?
To find the fucking person.
So are you looking?
Yeah, but that's a hard one as well, isn't it? Because do you know what's crazy? I've tried to look, but even the process of it, it's an interesting process, isn't it?
Are you using Hinge?
I'm not fucking going to use that app ever again in my life.
What's wrong with Hinge?
The app doesn't respect me, isn't it?
It doesn't respect anyone.
Yeah, it doesn't respect me at all, innit? It's like, okay, cool.
But you have a lot of married friends. Have you ever asked them, like, what's the secret?
I'm not asking them a secret because some of them I don't wonder what they've got. So, the secret for what? Some of them, no, but also there are things that could work. Like I spoke to one of my friends, Barky's introductions as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're married people.
You've been married for forever, right?
Yeah, and his wife has got friends, isn't it?
Single.
And also ones that they can come with a character reference.
Exactly.
Good person. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I might explore that. You know what I'm saying?
I think we should do a singles event because I think a lot of our issues.
But it's hard to frame like that because I want to go to a singles event.
Why?
I can only throw an event that I can potentially be at, innit? Because the idea of it, I think it brings a certain crowd. What you want to do is bring people there and without knowing, make them participate in shit. Which is why I came up with a little card game, isn't it? Which just allows people to speak to one another.
So what's the success rate of that card game?
Well, people have spoken to each other, innit?
Are they together?
Are they together? I think there was one successful, but I don't think it was a result of the card game, but they met at the event, innit? So,
right.
I'm saying, there's people that met at the event that are together. We've got many examples of those, innit?
Okay.
But yeah, I think if they saw each other at another event, that would probably work as well, innit?
But I want to know what you're going to do because, yeah, I hear what you're saying about your mum, but, you know, you also, there's a clock for you too.
Yeah, well, man, like death.
No.
What's my clock?
Do you want to be like 80 with a 20-year-old?
80 or 20? No. Even my age I am now, isn't it? Like, really and truly. Now, this is the conundrum, innit? Mm-hmm. That I've got. I am, how old am I? 37 now.
Yeah.
Now, in my head now, there's even an age limit for me of girls that I'm not willing to go down and even speak to, isn't it?
Age-wise.
Yeah, age-wise, isn't it? Yeah. So in terms of, I think the complete youngest I can go to, and this is even like a push, is like 29, 28. You
shouldn't have said anything for 20, innit?
Yeah, but I'm saying in terms of that complete push, isn't it? As
30.
Like, yeah, but I'm saying in terms of, let me just say 29, 28. And even speaking to like the 29, 28, it's like, even the conversation, I can't even do it. So these guys that are even doing like say 19, 21, God knows what you guys are even speaking about to them. I don't know, innit? Now, back in the day, there was wriggle room in it for me because it was a case of the issue I have that I'm having now is, like I said, every girl you speak to, it seems, bare of them just want to get married. They don't care who the person is, isn't it? They just want to get married. So now, before I was like, But girls my age are too serious. I can run, go to the younger generation, young generation. But now it's reached the point where there's no hiding place for me, isn't it? Everyone I speak to wants to be married right now, isn't it? Right now.
So you mean that, like, you're meeting someone for the first time, they're like, do you want to get married?
But no, essentially, isn't it? They're like, oh, like, why you not? I'm saying, you go on a date with them. If they like you, they need this to be quick. Okay, cool, we like each other, isn't it? Now what?
So you be girlfriend and boyfriend?
Yeah, but to me, it's crazy. To me, girlfriend and boyfriend is engagement.
No, it's not.
To you, it's not. To me, it is.
Seeing anyone else, I'm intentionally getting to know you with a view.
But what I'm trying to say is, in terms, I'm not gonna go. Why would I make a girl my girlfriend that I don't want to marry?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, in order for me to want to be,
when do you think you'll know that you want to marry someone?
When do I know if I want it? As in, like, someone that I can see marrying.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and basically, I can have the idea of wanting to marry somebody straight away. I have the idea of it, but I'm saying I'm not going to commit to making you my girlfriend, off of a date.
No. Okay, do you know what? Do you know what's actually funny? I find that other ethnicities, they do. You can go on one date, or people in Africa, you can go on one date and you'd be like, yeah, we go together now, and it's not a thing. I don't know why this is such an issue for you.
For me?
Yeah.
Yeah, because one, I don't want to... I'm saying sometimes I'm not open to divorce. I'm not on divorce as well. So I'm saying, for instance, if I was on divorce, I could go have anybody. I'll marry anybody. I feel like a lot of people are treating marriage like going out, boyfriend and girlfriend, innit? I think that's what they're actually doing, innit? Which is why the divorce rate is so high and stuff. I don't even know if it's high. I just heard that.
No.
I haven't done this. Is it high?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's because they're treating it like boyfriend and girlfriend, innit? There's no real significance to them, isn't it? So, because it's so important to me, and the funny thing is, in theory, maybe I had the wrong approach. Back in the day, maybe I should did the boyfriend and girlfriend thing, innit? But I don't think I've got the luxury now to be doing the boyfriend and girlfriend thing now.
So you just want to chat and then get married?
No, but I'll do boyfriend and girlfriend. But that boyfriend and girlfriend is essentially, that girlfriend of mine is essentially, even back in the day when I had a girlfriend, that girlfriend was essentially going to be my wife, isn't it? What's this? Oh, middle camera. Fuck that camera anyway.
Which camera?
Yeah, that's the middle camera.
Oh.
That's right. You could just, I'll change it later.
Cool, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, listen, I don't know what to tell you because it's not easy, you know.
Of course it's not easy.
But you have to open up. Otherwise, it's never going to happen for you.
What does open up entail?
Like, your rules, they're too rigid.
What are my rules?
Oh.
That I have to like you and see you as potential. I feel like my rules are, I don't even need that much, I don't need that much. I need someone that's just reasonable. I need a reasonable person.
So how many of your friends are still single?
Depends on who my friends are, innit?
Like friends that I know.
Bro, I don't know, to be fair, innit? Like, probably not that many, I feel like I'm the last man standing, to be honest with you, innit?
I think that it's like, if you've come this far and you haven't seen results, you've got to switch something up. Don't you think?
Yeah, but what I'm saying, just to sell my soul in it for a wife, isn't it?
Not selling your soul, because even in chatting to that person, you would never chat to someone who you couldn't see potential with. Like if there was no attraction, or if they had certain character traits, or if they smelt, you just wouldn't give them the time.
But you know what I fear as well? Because I know my personality type as well, innit, yeah? I am someone that will definitely, for instance, like, make a decision, yeah? And basically, I didn't feel that feeling that this decision was correct for me. And then I did the decision and I'm like, why on earth did I do that? I knew I wasn't supposed to do this. You know what I'm saying, innit? And I've got that in me, yeah? So I'm, the vibe I'm talking about, the spirit that I'm talking about, where it says, yes, this person, I haven't got with nobody, innit? So I am 100%, and I don't want to resent the person I end up with. Like, why the fuck did I choose you? I knew I wasn't supposed to, isn't it?
So your issue is your discernment.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you fix your discernment?
I think it's an amazing skill. It's crazy. The reason I know that I'm not bugging here is because, like I said, people have gone on to get married. I don't give a flying fuck. As in, like, it's like,
People that you've dated.
Yeah.
Right.
There's not one person I can point at and be like, I missed her. That was a good egg. You know what I'm saying, innit? So even when I'm having conversations with some of my friends about this, I'm like, damn it, you're being too this, you're being too that. I'll be like, okay, cool. Point me to the girl that I was supposed to be with then, innit? Who the fuck was that?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying to my friends. I'm like, yeah. So it's not like I'm bugging over here, innit? It's like even if I do like a critical analysis of my situations, I can't even tell you who was this person that got away, really and truly, innit? I
don't think that's the thing, but like maybe moving forward, just change your approach a bit.
But what should my approach be? Because I'm a dater. I go out. I'm a generous when I'm on my dates. We have a great time on my dates. I meet loads of people. I already meet people, innit? I'm not doing no stupid dating app anyway, innit? I think as though like I meet better people in real life than I do on dating apps.
Your issue is your discernment. So you need to have
lower my discernment.
No, you need to get some because you don't have it.
I don't have discernment.
No.
But okay, why don't I have discernment?
Because you're saying that you don't know the point at which you will know if this person is for you. You can't.
No, but I feel like I will. I mean, I feel like it'll be the Holy Spirit will be like, yeah, this is the one. Like I said, I've been in a relationship before. How did I get into that? But I haven't felt that again, innit? You know what I'm saying?
When was the last relationship you were in?
That one.
What?
That's the last real relationship I've been in, isn't it?
That's crazy.
Is it crazy? Yeah. But okay, cool. Now, for instance, isn't it? In your situation, now, forget this last. Now, in terms of, do you feel as though you've learned a lot from all the other people that you reckon those were necessary individuals?
Yeah, every single last one.
Fair enough. Fair dues, isn't it?
Yeah. I think that, so I've only ever had one other relationship and it taught me a lot about myself. It taught me a lot about the kind of person I should be with. I am a strong personality. I need someone who equally has a strong personality. But I also need someone who is kind because I don't get it right all the time. And the way that they should correct me should be with kindness. And you know what they say about, when you're in a situation with a person and you're not on the same level, not in terms of like physically on the same level, but maybe you have more ambition than they have. So when things are going right for you, it starts to sound like bragging to the other person. So I need to...
Ooh, that's... I don't even... That's weird to me, innit? As in, it sounds like bragging.
Yeah. Or like you're pushy or like, but to the right person, they get excited by your excitement. Right. So I know I need to be in a situation where I have that kind of equal. And 100% I do. Like I've never not felt supported. I've never felt like I'm doing too much or I'm saying too much. So, and that took me a long time. Like, I had to work on my self-esteem from the last relationship until now. And I'm still working on it. But it just, like, if I didn't go through those motions, then I probably wouldn't have been able to recognize that this is a great partnership. And I might have fucked it.
Fair dues, isn't it? But it's like, I feel like going out is too much of a... I'm saying, you see when you went out with these other people?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Like just dates and that, yeah?
Yeah, when you were dating other people.
Yeah.
Some of them, are you embarrassed that you dated them?
No, not really.
Fair dues, isn't it? Because what I don't want is, isn't it? I don't want to just people just put people on me.
I am.
Okay. You see?
One of them.
Okay, one of them.
Yeah, because I was trying to be open.
What's that mean?
Like, I was trying to be open-minded.
Okay.
And I kept...
You have to be careful. This is the internet, yeah?
No.
Yeah.
I was trying to not be so rigid. Because I'm saying, if you've tried everything up to a certain point and it hasn't worked, you have to change something. So with him, I was trying to be like a lot more open. And I kept like complaining about silly things like I don't like his shoes. And it wasn't his shoes, yeah?
Just don't like him.
There was something that was happening on the subconscious level to let me know this person wasn't for me. And I couldn't voice it because I was trying to be so open. So I kind of regret, like, if I didn't do that, maybe I would have been all right. Like, I don't think I would have lost. I don't think... He did teach me stuff, but...
What did he teach you? What did he teach you?
To not go against my gut.
All right.
And actually, like, there were certain things in his character that were just way off.
You know, it's crazy because I'm someone that's going to thug it out. But basically, what happens is when I'm decided, I'll be like, listen, Okay, I've decided now. And when I get that feeling of... And you know what's crazy? What the sad part about it is relationships are hard, yeah?
Yeah.
Anyway, so at one point, you're going to be at a stage where you don't even like each other. Mm-hmm. And it's unfair that I've got in my head that I just want to, when I made the decision, I just want to make the decision and feel as though I've made the right one. At the time that I've made it, I don't want to go inside there thinking that I made the wrong decision. And at one point, I'm definitely going to feel as though I was right. And that's a horrible position to be in.
Do you feel like if you never got into a partnership that you would feel like that was the right decision as well?
If I never got into one?
Yeah.
Ever?
You never met the person who you felt was... You know,
if I never ever
died alone.
If I died alone,
do you have any regrets?
Would I have any regret? Oh, that's a great question. I died alone. Dying alone is sad though, isn't it?
No, because there's
what I'm trying to say is that in terms of, I think people do that as well, which is alone. No, people are choosing to be in a relationship because they don't want to die alone.
Yes,
and I'm saying in terms of that's not a vibe though.
Yeah, you don't need to, because I think that there's something to be said about the power of community. Mm-hmm. Like if you don't find your romantic partner, mm-hmm. what you should probably focus on is your community.
But yeah, in saying that, there are girls, that I actually find them like almost. I think they're I will be very compatible with them in it. But there's things that are like children in it.
You don't want to have. They have children.
They have children, or they have children. Also, they don't want no more children.
Right.
So it's like
that's different from they have children.
Yeah, but even some just have children in it.
Like you're 37.
Yeah, so what? What the fuck does that mean? Do you know what? It's different for you because you're a girl, innit?
What does that mean?
Because you're a girl in terms of the dynamic of your relationship. If you get with a guy with children, cool, that's cute. He has children. If a guy gets a guy with children, that's basically his child as well, isn't it? So in terms of, he has to provide for the child. There's no financial implication for you getting with a guy with children, innit?
I mean, there could be.
No, nowhere near as much, isn't it?
Okay, do you know what it is? Do you know what
I've adopted, essentially, isn't it? You haven't.
I think your filter leaves no room for any kind of nuance.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't, because you could get in a situation, you're saying, if a girl, let's just say, for argument's sake, she has one child from a previous relationship.
Well, because one is not a big deal.
I'm trying to get a scenario. You're saying, you have to basically adopt that child because obviously the child usually comes under the mother. What if you met a woman and
she hasn't got custody of her child?
Yeah. What if the man?
What?
But why is that a bad thing?
Why is that a bad thing?
What if he has more?
Let me tell you why. Because this might be extremely controversial. If for whatever reason the court has given the father sole custody of that child, God knows what that woman has done, isn't it?
It was her decision and they never even went to court.
I would want a girl that's more compassionate than that.
Why does it mean
compassionate?
Because think about it this way. Let's say his living situation, financial situation, what he could provide for the child is above and beyond what she could ever provide for the child.
Yeah.
If she makes a decision, you should be the sole parent and I will do the visitation.
No, because I'm just saying, no, because I feel, I hear you, but I'm saying, for instance, if he is so patterned up and that, and he's so this great guy, then what he will do is make the living conditions, pattern up the conditions of the mother.
That's what
I'm just saying, I hear that, but what I'm trying to say, for a mother, I feel like in terms of a father and a mother, as a father, I'm not a father, but I'm saying as a father, I will understand the importance of the mother in the child's life, isn't it? Mm-hmm. I would want a woman that, as much as you want your child, and the mother's there, and the mother loves her child and wants to be part of the child's life, you should never, and then she's fighting and she wants the child around her. Yeah. Just pattern up her situation. I don't think, I think it's crazy. I personally wouldn't want a woman that would just leave the children to the devices of the father.
I think you should check that.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know too many women like that. Do you know any women like that? That given up custody of their...
Yeah. When I was in school, one of my friends in like the lower years, like between year 7 and year 9, her dad was a single dad. and he raised her and her brother.
Yeah.
And they knew the mum. The mum was in their life, but they just lived with their dad.
Okay, do you actually know the story behind their mother's story?
No.
I'm saying, so you don't, she could have been a crackhead or something, isn't it? Funny enough, I've had a couple episodes, isn't it? Oh, God forbid. I didn't want to use there's no correlation between crackhead and the previous stories I'm talking about. But sometimes the mum might have severe mental health issues, isn't it? It's not safe for the woman to be there. As in terms of, there's women that really, really love their children that can't be around their children because they just know it's not safe for them to be around their children. And I'm saying, having that information, I wouldn't want to be one of those, isn't it?
I think there are too many things that you're just not considering. So if you're...
What would you consider? Would you... Okay. There's a guy that you really, really like, but for some reason you've heard that he's not allowed to be around his children.
No. That's not what I was referring to.
Okay, he doesn't want his children.
No, that's crazy as well. But I'm
Okay.
saying that's not the only reason why a dad might be a single dad. He may be patterned more than her, but not patterned enough to let her move. Maybe he inherited a house in Notting Hill and next to the school and whatever. And so what should he... like sell the house just so that the mum can move to the school so that the kids can to the area so the kids can go to the same school. Like, that makes sense.
I mean, for instance, if there's a situation like that, what I'm trying to say, even with that, as in the sort of woman I would want to be around her kids so much that is not an obstacle. No, but you're saying that she's giving custody to the husband.
Yeah, that doesn't mean she can't see the kids.
No, I'm not. I don't want a woman that just casually, like men do. You're talking about like that.
So
on weekends, basically.
So here's the problem. Men ain't shit. That's what you're saying.
And you're saying, do I want a girl that moves like a man? No, I wouldn't.
That's the problem. Men ain't shit. So if a woman allows the kids to be with the man, there's a problem with her because men ain't shit. No, but I'm saying the society that we live in currently, basically, it is what it is, isn't it? I guess it's because women carry the children for 9 months. You know what I'm saying? Most of, the children... the society behaves as though, and I'm totally against this as well, but you might not be, but society it behaves as though the children belong to the mother, innit? Which shouldn't be the case, isn't it? But this is the society that we've grown up in. And you're sticking with it.
Not that I'm sticking with it, but what I'm trying to say is, I think it's crazy to me, that basically, if there's a woman, she's got two children or one child, and I'm casually dating her, and basically she's not able to just go out and date willy-nilly because she hasn't got custody of her children, isn't it? No,
okay, fine. What about a scenario where the woman has a very healthy co-parenting relationship with the dad, so that you can have a discussion about how much you show up in these children's lives? Would you not consider that?
Yeah, it's one of those ones, isn't it? I definitely wouldn't rule it out, but it's not my idea, innit? I definitely wouldn't. Like I said, there's girls that have... I'm not going to lie. From what I've seen... and I think the reason why it's this way, there's a calmness, about single mothers and also divorcees, that is not really present in girls that haven't experienced the child and are trying to get married first time. I feel like they feel as though they've done it kind of already. So the divorcees, they're not chasing marriage. Yeah. And I don't know the psychology of the single mothers. Maybe sometimes can be insecurity of them. Maybe it's in a vibe of, it's difficult for me because I've already got a child. Like, all the shit that they have to deal with, there's a calmness when speaking to them. You can sit down and actually just get to know one another, innit? It's not a rush to get married, innit? So, in saying what you're saying, the ones that you kind of like the most right now are the ones that with children or have been divorced before, innit?
I think you should go to one of those women who has one child because you're so scared, so it shouldn't be bothered.
I don't like children as well, innit?
You like children?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you should give one of those girls a chance to just see what happens.
Yeah, but it'll just work. It will just work, isn't it?
And your problem is?
My problem is that There could be, okay. The problem is that there could be problems, isn't it? Like baby father issue. As
let it happen and then cross that bridge when you get there.
Yeah, you can't just keep doing that with life, isn't it?
I said do it one time.
Yeah, but if I do it one time, okay, say, now I've married her now, isn't it? Her baby father comes out of fucking prison and stuff, isn't it? Now I've got this to do it. I don't know, innit?
Listen, it sounds like a you problem at this point.
It is a me problem. It's a me problem, innit? But yeah, maybe that is the solution, isn't it? Try with one of these, baby mothers or divorcees.
Would you let your mum find you a girl from the village?
Girl from the village?
Where are you from? Where's your family from?
Nigeria.
Yeah, where in Nigeria?
Listen, you don't chat to me like that now that you've been to the place, isn't it? And you know specifics. That would have worked 5 years ago. If I said Nigeria, you would have been cool with that.
I said a girl from the village. I was like, are you even from the village?
Akure.
Could be, okay, where's that? Like, what?
I don't know.
Is that the state or is that the village? I don't know all the states of Nigeria.
I think that's River State, is it?
You're from Rivers.
I don't know. I'm not. It's just the state that I knew of, isn't it? So
it might not even be where you're from.
Yeah. Limosho, have you heard of it? Limosho in Lagos.
Where?
Limosho.
I don't think so, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Limosho, yeah.
My mom's from Delta State.
Yeah, I've heard of Delta as well, innit? I don't know. I might be there as well. Well,
okay.
Well, your mum, she's got links to girls in the village.
No.
Funny enough, I went to Nigeria and then me and my brother went to the spa there. Mm-hmm. And the girls in the spa, they were on us and stuff, isn't it?
What spa was it?
I forgot. I wouldn't know the name.
Oriki.
Say some other ones. You know any other ones?
Omar?
I wouldn't know the name, man. But fucking hell, that sauna was hell.
Why?
Hell, no, I mean hot. So hot.
If I had a sauna.
Lord Jesus, it was hot. And you know their system, it's not like, I don't know. Basically, their system was that they tell you when to leave, isn't it? Yeah, they tell you when to leave, yeah. Like they had you on a strict regime.
No, I'll be like, I'm coming out.
And also, yeah, they give you like paper boxer shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it was hot.
But I'll tell you one thing though. If you're saying those girls were on you, there's been some scandals. Yeah, I think last year about like happy endings and stuff.
Yeah.
So you don't know if she was on you or if she was on that vibe.
Yeah, facts, isn't it? Yeah, but it's still on you to some degree, innit?
For money. Because
fair dues, isn't it?
For a happy ending.
Do you?
Yes.
I think these girls will dish that. I think that they'll do the long con. You know what I'm saying? Make him happy now, the long con, innit? And then get some money down the line from them, yeah.
Well, I mean, if you won't do a girl from the village, I guess.
I mean, I do you know what's crazy? At one point, God forbid, at one point, I'm just going to have to just pick somebody, isn't it?
That sounds horrible.
Yeah,
I think it's
really
better to be single than to do that. Because you can make that person's life a living.
No, but like you said, but I wouldn't make their life a living hell. I think I would be a great husband to somebody, but they might just not get the best of me. Like, it'll be better if I was fully involved in loving them as well, isn't it?
That's just so sad.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's a fucking
But you
tragedy.
could just stay single and not be...
No, but I don't want to die alone. You see?
You won't die alone if you build a community. This is why men...
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying, I don't want to die alone in my house.
You don't have to. Maybe you could get a assisted living situation with a couple people.
Or, like you said, innit? Or maybe I could just have a vibe with one of these girls, isn't it? That I wouldn't marry, innit? Like, you know, the ones with the children or the ones
you could have
divorcee.
a couple girlfriends.
A couple girlfriends.
Yeah.
You think that has a vibe? I look at that Neo situation, innit? And think this is a stupid relationship. I think
it's a bit performative, his one, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's just stupid as well. I'm sorry. Also, this is another thing that might be controversial. Mm-hmm. If a girl allows me to be with other girls, isn't it? I don't think that girl loves me. I want a girl that loves me and that was jealous enough with me that will take some issue in her soul or burn her. That the same way that I would feel like watching her getting dicked down by another guy. Yeah. She needs to have the same feeling for me, innit?
Listen, the beauty of the world is that everyone can choose their shoes.
Yeah. And I don't want that.
That's fine.
It's fucking
that's
nonsense.
Fine. You don't want to you want a monogamous situation. Yeah. I think that's absolutely fine. But
I want a nice disciplined relationship, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Like on both sides.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
As you think... like I said, even if I was to cheat on my girl, listen, I don't want this to come back and bite me in my ass, isn't it? Yeah. if I was to cheat on my girl, and that's what I'm saying, it ruins it. Even if I was to cheat and she found out that I cheated and she stayed, it's like, I think it ruins the dynamic of the relationship as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like...
On your side, because that's the thing, forgiveness, which is actually a huge part of relationships, it looks different for everybody. And when you forgive someone, it's not just, oh, yeah, you're cool. You actually have to follow.
Yeah, you have to forgive
that person. So
yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know if I could forgive like that, but...
You couldn't.
Yeah, let me put the middle camera on again.
How long have we been here?
We've been recording for 1 hour and 38 minutes.
No way.
What?
It goes so quickly, it's mad.
Is it? You reckon?
I think so.
That's cute.
I think so a lot. But remember what my thing was? I said that you have to take me out after.
Okay, sweet. Where do you want to go?
Where do you want to go? Oops.
Ladies and gentlemen, this part of the conversation is too spicy to come out. This can come out. Sign up to the Patreon.
Everyone loves to be angry at me, innit? I am convinced. I'm an easy person to be annoyed at, innit?
I think the problem is that we, maybe because of you, the volume of people that you interact with is so great. So people hold you up there because you're just one person. You hold everyone slightly here.
Huh? I hold them lower than me?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
As in, like, I could think I'm closer with you than you think you are with me. So when you do something that doesn't align with how I feel like...
Yeah, but what I was saying, in that situation, for instance, okay, logically, what could I have done in it? If the club is saying, you are not allowed inside, isn't it? What can I do?
Did you go to the door and, like, apologise?
One, I didn't go to the door and apologise. What I'm trying to say is, because I know events, you know who can't be nowhere near the door? Me, because everyone, all of a sudden, they see me, the whole world thinks as though I'm not going to queue up no more. That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying they forget that I know other people as well, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Because they know you.
But it's not that I don't hold you up there. I also hold other people up there.
It's just and
it looks like favoritism as well. But I can't allow that. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't go nowhere near the door.
I can't defend
people just
you.
Why can't you defend me? That's unfair.
It's none of my business.
Fair dues, isn't it? But anyway, yeah. So where do you want to take your business? Because I see you going. You're like a very social now, isn't it?
I'm trying, because what I was realizing is that I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a parasocial thing where like people will see whatever you post and then they'll just make up whatever. For the longest time, I had a lot of people asking me to hire them, and I'm just thinking, I don't know what you think this is. Like, I ain't got money, and then people. Like, in fact,
I gave you a CV, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did you do anything? Could you do anything with it?
Nah.
Okay.
So, I didn't have any opportunities. The thing is, about me, I'm not one of those people who doesn't like...
Wait, did they send their CV in the end, did they?
Can't remember.
Okay.
Can't lie to you. But I'm not one of those people who doesn't like to put people on just because of proximity. I'm very happy to work with my friends and my family, but we just have to have communication on lock. So there's people who I work with to this day. I've got clients who are family. I've got VAs who are friends, and it's calm. Like, we work really, really well together. But I think that there's something to be said about when you post online and people, like you said, they think that they're up here and they think, oh, they can just leave the queue because you're there. That was happening a lot.
Oh, okay.
So the reason that I'm putting stuff out is maybe to add a bit more truth to what's going on, and maybe stop making people think that I got it like that, because I really don't.
Ladies and gentlemen, this part of the conversation is too spicy to come out. This can come out. Sign up to the Patreon.
Yeah, where do I want to take the company? I think that for me, success will look like selling it.
Okay.
But in order to sell it for a reasonable amount, I think they buy it for... 7
times usually.
Is it 7? I thought it was 10.
Yeah, whatever the multiplier is, isn't it?
Yeah, so I need to get way up because it's a baby. It's the first 5 years, number one. So I think the immediate next goal for me is... do you know what MRR is?
Sounds familiar. What?
A monthly recurring revenue.
Okay.
So not like profit, just how much comes into the business in 5 figures.
Okay.
Once I do that, then I think it's gone clear.
I think you should just do it take it as far as you physically can take it. Yeah. And then it's like, because if you move more purpose driven, then it's a case of, basically, I love this, I've taken as much, but I was going to take it, and you can allow it to grow. And then at that point in time, like you've maximized it to as far as you can, and then you'll get your reward for doing so. And then also when you hand it over, it's almost like you're handing it over to someone that has decided that they want to, because it's in their best interest to grow it.
Yeah.
So like, leave it in great hands.
That can all happen, but remember, like, I would even go as far as to say this is my first proper year of operation. So I'm happy with how things are gone. After the 5-year mark, I'll probably breathe a sigh of relief. But I also want to do things in my personal life as well.
Like what?
Well, like I want to get assets. So I want to buy a house.
Where?
Anywhere.
Is it? Okay, fair enough.
It could be in the order that I would like to do it, Ghana, UK, Nigeria.
Why Nigeria last?
They're crazy.
Why are they crazy? You know, my mum bought a house here in one of the Lekki phases, and basically, I think there was an issue with the last payment, or she didn't pay it quick enough. They gave the house away and then gave her a new one, and she's like, excuse me.
Did she get her money back, or did she?
Oh no, she just got a new house, isn't it?
Yeah, they do that a lot. Nigeria is it's a law unto itself. So I'll tell you what happened. The reason why I went over to Nigeria is because I wanted to do Airbnb. I had already started in Ghana, but while I'm there, I can't have anyone.
With your own house in Ghana?
Yeah,
okay.
rented. Yeah. And I was told that, rent in Nigeria is so cheap, and it was. By the time I got there, it was like double.
Oh, wow.
So in order for me to find a place that I actually liked, I had to go so above budget. It was eye-watering. I ended up getting a penthouse in a new development.
Yeah, I saw that. You said that it was shaking.
So fancy. Nah. Yeah, that place was a mess. A big fat
rats.
There were rats, mosquitoes, wall geckos, any kind of creepy crawly you can think of. When I was in there, within the first 2 months of me being there, the windows fell out. On the pen floor. The whole, and it's floor to ceiling windows.
What does that do? Does it feel like there's like a suction?
So obviously any person who builds tall buildings knows wind pressure is a real thing. You've got 5 blocks very close to each other. Literally, it was like we were in the end times because it was rainy season. So the wind started. And at that time, I had the aluminium guys putting the railings on the balcony because there were no railings when I moved in. And they were like, hey, it's too windy for us to work. We have to come in for a while. So they come in, they start having a discussion with their back to the window.
Ladies and gentlemen, this part of the conversation is too spicy to come out. This can come out. Sign up to the Patreon.
They were having this conversation, and then a big gust of... What they were saying was, if you look on the floor, there are kids there playing football. But the way the winds were sounding, it was like it was about to carry us away. So they were like, it's us up here that is feeling most of the wind. That's what they were discussing. Big gust of wind, and the whole panel just fell out. And they were there, and they caught it. Wow. And I was like, guys, imagine that they weren't there. And
what happens then? The
CEO of the development company ended up coming around with all these different engineers, like 8 different engineers. And what they deduced was that the materials used for the metal that's in between the windows, they tried to get a cheaper material, but it wasn't strong enough to hold the glass, especially floor to ceiling windows. And I think that they did this a lot in that block.
That doesn't really fill one with confidence, isn't it? Yeah.
Exactly. There were so many issues, but essentially what ended up happening was whenever you move into your unit, they create a group chat with you and everyone who works in their company. So that's like 150 different group chats. So you can tell they're managing people. They're not responsive, whatever. So I start complaining with my neighbor. He's like, we should make a WhatsApp group and put everyone in the WhatsApp group. So that way, if they're ignoring someone, we can all jump in and get on their case. I was like, cool. So we did that.
Of course you create that.
Yeah. Well, I'm an admin person. Yeah. So it was his idea. I created it. And I think that there is something to be said culturally about the way a British person communicates and the way a Nigerian person receives it. I think we come across as very rude. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's our tone, like we're used to.
No, because our voices there, because it's English, isn't it? English is almost like what's the word? It comes across. It'll be more patronizing, isn't it? It's the proper language, isn't it? I guess of the world. So it's like, so automatically you're coming on your high horse, isn't it?
Yeah. So whenever I would raise very salient points, mind you, it would never be received well. They would always be like, me and my neighbor, we're across. So our apartments are identical, just flipped. And he would have certain things that I wouldn't have. But I was like, cool. It's
Like
fine.
what?
Like, you know, in the kitchen where they put the extractor hood.
Okay, yeah.
So he was given an extractor hood. I can't remember what else, but yeah, I had to fight just to get a fucking gas hob. They didn't want to give me nothing.
Was he from Nigeria, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice to have that.
It could be that as well. And the fact he's a man.
And you can get away with shit when you're,
Yeah, but they know what they're doing. They target diasporans because, one, they have more money because they're usually dealing in a different currency. And then, two, they travel a lot. So they're never
really there.
having 100% use, which means that the pressures on the services is never that high because most people have left. So anyway, we started this group chat. The estate said, oh, we're not going to manage the facilities anymore. You guys as residents need to find a new facilities company. And
What does that mean?
More scamming. And then they were like, someone stepped in to take over, like an interim chairman of the estate, which is also a resident. And then they did an audit only to discover, no, the development company was like, oh, you owe us like 20 million. Because we use
Who?
That's what the developers.
But who owes them? You guys?
Yeah, the residents. Because they were like, we continued paying for like the fuel for the gen and whatever, and the service charges don't cover it.
That's ridiculous. Yeah.
So then they presented like a document that has all of their spend for the last year. And we were like, these numbers don't make sense. You're telling us that you spent 80 million on a security company when average salaries are not even up to like 100K. Like, come on. So then we started this audit committee. And then so the audit committee said, yeah, we are in a deficit, not as much as they've said, but it's because of their mismanagement. So now we have to pull ourselves out of a hole.
Who, you guys?
Yeah, the residents. And in order to do that, everyone has to pay more. So, you know, you pay your service charge and all of that when you move in for the year. What they did was they said they were changing the service charge year to run from January to December, regardless of when you moved in. So let's say I moved in
September, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I've paid until May 2026. They're now telling me in January that I have to pay again. So I'm like, guys, if you're a tenant and your service charge year is now out of sync with your tenancy year, what happens if I now decide to leave when you've already taken this extra payment for me? And everyone was ignoring me. So what they ended up doing was there's an app that we use to charge our electricity. They put everyone's debt on the app. So in order for you to top up your electricity, you had to pay that service charge amount they were demanding. And I wasn't having it because I was like, by this point, because I had said, what happens if you don't renew? Someone who was a spy in that group forwarded my message to the developers and they decided to give me a quit notice.
Wow.
So I was basically, a quit notice, for anyone who doesn't know, is when you are not given the opportunity to renew your tenancy for whatever reason. So I knew that I was not leaving. So I was like, why the hell are you asking me for extra money? It doesn't make sense. Anyway, long story short, I ended up having to get the chairman involved and they waived the amount. But then I put like 600K on my electricity so that they couldn't do that again. And I ended up leaving with like 300K left on the meter. I had to move. So between January...
Right, they kicked you out.
With style.
Right.
And they also tried to hold my caution deposit, but...
Why? On what grounds?
Just, that's the thing. There are other ways to scam people that doesn't mean that they are cheating you out of money. They can withhold money. They can withhold services. And that's what they were trying to do to me. Because I think they thought I wouldn't fight back. That they would just, not be liable. First of all, what they did was illegal because apparently you're supposed to give 6 months notice for a quit. And then secondly, they were trying to say how
many notice did they give you?
4 months or something like that.
Okay.
And then they were trying to say that I would have to pay to have the place painted. Whereas...
Why?
Because they said it wasn't white. I painted it a different colour. Why did I paint it a different colour? Because they didn't paint the house. I had to paint it when I moved.
That's crazy, yeah.
They're telling me I have to now paint it again. And they would just look for any like little things.
That is ridiculous, yeah.
It's very ridiculous. So anyway, I got my caution deposit back in full because I didn't give them the key until they transferred that money. I moved out a month early, but I was like, you know what, for my peace of mind, let me just...
But did you move out and tell them you moved out?
No, I found a place, paid, did it up, moved, and when it was empty, I told them.
Okay, so they got the place in a bit early. Well, did you get any discount as a result of that? Or
Nope.
Okay.
So I was like, there's no way that you're going to withhold my caution deposit when there's so many points I could have got a lawyer and literally dragged you guys through the courts and you wouldn't have had anyone in that property. First of all...
They have courts?
Of course.
Okay.
I
mean, like enforceable ones and
yes.
stuff. Okay, that's
all you
a
have
good
to
way.
do is pay a lawyer and it's not expensive. And the thing is, they said to me, the reason for my quit notice was that the landlord was recovering the property. I shit you not. The next week after I gave them that key, I saw my property on Instagram. And I know it was mine and it wasn't old pictures because it had the air freshener that I left there. So they were fucking with me. But that's how Nigeria is. And that's just me as a tenant.
Or because you asked them, what if you don't know or renew?
Exactly. But that's the thing. I think it was a combination of the fact that I'm single because I'm not, well, they thought I was married. I had to lie and say I was married.
What, to get the property?
Yeah.
Why?
Because they don't like single women.
Is it? What about for a single man?
That's fine.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Why is that?
There's a lot of things you could say. Misogyny.
But I'm saying on paper, why? As in, how do they cover it up?
Okay, so there would be some women, right? A very small section of society who maybe they have a sugar daddy or something. He gets them an apartment or gives them the money for an apartment. They get into the apartment. They fall out with said sugar daddy. They can't afford the next year.
Okay.
Getting them out of the property is very difficult.
Okay.
So in their stupid small brain.
If you're a woman and you're there because of a sugar daddy.
Exactly.
And we don't want those issues.
Exactly.
Okay.
And so it makes women more desirable, married women more desirable, or families more desirable. I think that they would accept for oil and gas. And there was one unit that they said I couldn't have because I don't work in oil and gas. Yeah.
Wow.
That's Nigeria, and that's the place you want me to go and use my first monies to buy a house. No.
Fair news, isn't it?
It's better for me to do that when I'm not as emotionally invested, because that's the thing about Nigerians. They'll frustrate you so much to the point where you're like, oh, it's not even worth it, and you will lose out on whatever. So it's better to...
In saying that, previously you had said basically Ghana was a very, very slow pace. Nigeria is very, very fast paced, isn't it? So, okay, but is the trade-off worth it going to Nigeria, business-wise, do you reckon?
I think you need both. You need both. And that's what I feel I'm doing. I'm trying to tap into the best of the both. Because Ghana alone, if I put it this way, I have been doing virtual assistants since I got to Ghana. And this company and this idea did not take off until I went to Nigeria.
Ooh.
And I don't think that's a coincidence. I think that there's something in the air, maybe desperation, that causes you to have a certain level of ambition and you just get shit done.
Well, do you go to the beach in Nigeria? Or is it, okay.
But to go to the beach in Nigeria, for the most part, you have to take a boat to go to a nice beach.
Okay.
Which is annoying because it means it's not
Is it a safe
boat? I've been in a banana boat, but it has an engine and stuff, and I always come back before it gets dark.
Have you had any horror stories about boats and stuff?
Yeah, people literally died on the water.
Oh my God, man.
I didn't read the article, so I can't even speak to it. But you see, Nigeria is such a shame. That place,
boy, yeah.
It's such a shame. Like some of the stuff that happens, like there was a guy, God rest his soul, that literally died because there's a mall. It's called Purple Mall, near where I used to live. And it has a gym in there, a iFitness. The car park does not have barriers on one end of it and no lights. So he's driving through the car park, he doesn't know it's the end, and he drives straight off the edge and he died.
Drives off the edge where? What do you mean?
On a multi-story car park.
Oh my God.
Literally, look it up. When they say Nigeria can happen to you, even with Chimamanda's son, that was so preventable.
What happened?
It's unreal. So her son, she was in Nigeria for Christmas, I think, with her family. You know, she got twin boys.
I don't know who this person is.
Chimamanda, she writes novels.
She's the one that was in Beyonce's album. Okay, yeah.
So big star.
Flawless.
Yes. And so it's not even a case of money, yeah? Because her son gets sick, he's a baby, and, you know, the stakes are higher when it's children. Wherever she went, they said, you need to go to this pediatric hospital and then we'll prepare for your son to now be taken to America for the proper treatment. So they had the American hospital liaise with the Nigerian hospital and said, this is what we need, x-ray of this. You know how babies, they can't take x-ray, they need anesthesia so they don't wriggle. Or is it MRI or something like that. So they administered whatever they administered to this baby. And according to the reports, they administered something in the wrong dosage. They didn't monitor the child and the child had a heart attack and died. Like, even if you don't hook the child up to something to monitor them, a visual monitoring to see, oh, this child is going into cardiac arrest. Apparently he injected the child, threw the child over his shoulder, started walking up to the theatre. And by the time they got there, the child was dead. They got sued. As they should.
Suing is not even enough, bro.
It's not enough.
It's like almost the death penalty.
I mean, if
or
such a thing
crazy.
existed, like
that is berserk.
Yeah.
How, what? When did this happen?
It was recently, December just gone. Yeah, all of the doctors involved.
You said they're twins as well?
Yeah, so she has her other son, but obviously she lost a whole child because of Nigeria and its inefficiencies. It's like Nigeria is the...
Did she release a statement or something?
I think her team released a statement.
Lord Jesus, man. That is berserk.
It is, but Nigeria can happen to anybody. Doesn't matter how much money.
So you're saying, someone was just driving and then they just drove off the edge because they thought there was more...
Well, you would think on a multi-level car park, number one, there would be lighting, sufficient lighting. And number two, there would be edges. So you couldn't drive off the edge, but clearly it was incomplete and he died.
That is mental, man.
It's very, very mental, but for all it...
No health and safety. I remember going to Nigeria when I was younger, thinking, oh, if I was to die here, would anybody even know, really? Like,
possibly not.
Because there were dead bodies on the streets, isn't it?
I'm not surprised.
Fucking hell, man. When you next going back to Nigeria then?
After the weddings.
Okay.
Straight back.
Well, you're here for a long time. I had the weddings 3 weeks away, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah, you've been here for ages then, isn't it?
Ages, but it doesn't make financial sense to go and come. So I was like, if I'm going to do both, if I was going to do any, it would have been the white, but I was like, no, I want to be there for my friend. And I usually come back once a year anyway. But I can't lie, I don't think I'll do this again. It's tough here. Now that I've left for so long, it's really tough.
What won't you do exactly again here?
Be here for so long.
Right, why is it tough here, you reckon?
It's expensive. And I think that in the absence of the things that I'm used to doing, I'm spending a lot of money unnecessarily. On what?
Yeah.
I bought hella sausages and bacon. And butter.
Well, do you have a lot of bacon in Nigeria?
It's expensive.
Nigeria. But I'm saying, if you just don't eat out.
What, here?
Yeah.
How can I not when Uber Eats? Do you know what? I ordered KFC today. It came in 5 minutes. I almost fell off my chair.
Yeah, but you're driving. Just go on a drive.
Nah.
No, because Uber, even me, I don't remember. Okay, let me not say that. But as in, I rarely order Uber Eats now. I either go to a place direct. If I get takeaway, I go there directly. Or
but do you cook? Like, how do you eat?
I cook though.
Yeah, see, I don't.
I cook though, unless my day is just mad busy, and then I'm unable to cook. I'll just eat out. I'll get filet of fish. I love that.
Listen, there's so many days in Nigeria where I just can't be bothered to cook, and literally I could spend 10k. Mega Chicken, the place. Those are the affordable places. Just get a little. I could do my meal.
Oh, Mr. Biggs. You got Mr. Biggs?
Nah, no.
Tantalizer.
There anymore.
No, is it still there? Is it still about though?
I think so.
Tantalizer? I heard that place.
That is. I never heard of that one.
Where'd you go? Wait, Mega Chicken.
Mega Chicken. I love Mega Chicken. I'm sorry. I know it's basic, but there's just so much variety. And
you can get pound of jam and stuff.
Pound of jam?
Yeah.
You can get, everything. Every single Nigerian dish you can think of, you can get it there. And some. I get this, they call it mac and cheese, but it's really like It's like lasagna, really.
Okay.
It's got like mince and stuff in it. I love that stuff.
What? Why they call it mac and cheese then? Anyway.
I love
Naked chicken, okay.
Yeah.
I think I might have went there, innit?
Yeah. Or the place.
Yeah. The place. Ooh, I think it might have been the place, isn't it?
Okay. Yeah.
And there was, bare variety there as well.
Exactly.
You could see it, like you go to the counter, you can just see all the things over there.
Exactly. And then, do you know what? They make it affordable. Because there's some places you'll go and they'll be doing a main for like 30k. That's like £15.
No, it's crazy. When I go to Nigeria, I don't know what sort of setup I've got. I go there, and then, for instance, it might be, well, this is the last time I went there, I'll just be like one of my aunties, boom, 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 boom. I go there, I just order whatever I want. I'm like, yo, I want to pay for something, isn't it? Yeah.
They don't let you.
They invoice me when I leave, innit?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they invoice me when I leave. I'm like, what the hell?
That's crazy.
One time, for my dad's funeral, my auntie left me with some ridiculous bill. And I know that basically some of this was... me and my brother essentially paid for bare people's hotels and stuff, isn't it? I'm like, yeah. No say of, whatever, innit? And then, it comes and we're like, we're paying for fuel and stuff, isn't it? For cars that we weren't even in and stuff like that. Well, it's like, whatever, man, innit? Next time, now I know, innit?
But where was it? Was it in Lagos?
Yeah. Yeah, it was Lagos. Well, was it? I don't even really know, innit? It was drivable, innit? Like, drivable from Lagos, innit?
Oh, okay. Yeah, but there's a whole nother state you can drive to.
Yeah, but this place, what was it called? I don't know. I wouldn't even know the name, innit? But some of the roads were very bad.
Yeah. Maybe you went to Badagry.
No. I would know the name if I heard it. The road, huh?
Or your state?
It sounds something like that. But the road was, like, you could see where you're going over there. It'll take you 5 minutes to get there because of the potholes.
Yeah. They call it African back massage when you're in the car and you just... Yes, exactly.
I'm like, oh my. Sometimes you just be sleeping inside the car. Then you know where you are. Okay,
yeah.
I'm not that stupid road again, innit? Yeah.
But you know what? You need to come back for joy.
What's for joy?
Like, come back to Nigeria to experience joy.
What's joy?
Joy.
Like, actual, the emotion joy?
Yeah, the emotion.
Well, why would I get joy then?
It's nice for all of its...
I mean, especially I went because of crazy circumstances. So I need to go back again.
Exactly.
But yeah.
And have fun.
I think I'm going back. Well, I know all my family going back in December. I'm trying to go there, what was it, like a couple months before then.
Like October?
Yeah. And... yeah, because basically I planned it. I'm going to go to New York, Nigeria, and what was the other place I wanted to go? Probably I'm not going there. But basically because I've got the BA thing, innit?
Companion voucher.
Yeah, so I'm going to have that for 3 months.
Okay.
So I'm going to make sure I go to Nigeria during that period.
Do it early.
Business class, huh?
They run out of... oh, if it's business class, then you're probably cool.
No, because Nigeria is one of the worst places to get business class. Because everyone always wants it, innit?
Oh, I guess so.
Yeah, but I'm willing to just wait for it, innit? I remember I cry like a little baby when they don't let me into business class, isn't it?
Oh.
Like, you know, the companion voucher. So, I've been there for ages.
No, but the companion voucher... okay, it depends on the companion voucher you have.
No. Mine's not a companion voucher. Because that's what you get with Avios, innit?
Yeah.
I'm on basically a staff discount.
Yeah,
so, basically, I'm on fucking standby certain times. So, I only pay like, what, $3.50 or something, innit, for my ticket.
Yeah, lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Companion voucher's free, though, no?
So, if you spend like a certain amount depending on the credit card you have, then you either get one free ticket with a full price ticket, or you pay half the amount of Avios you would usually pay for it. So, for example, back in the day, I used to do companion vouchers back to London. Ticket was £120 and I spent about 30,000 Avios. For economy, though.
Okay.
Yeah. That's another thing. I feel like everyone's in business class these days. And
because
it seems like economy is like, oh, no one does economy.
Let me tell you something, though. Like, people go on economy. Obviously, it's not snappable no more, really.
Yeah.
But... I don't know how they've done. They've definitely fucked me now, isn't it? Where I feel as though I can only be in business class now.
Well,
And it's so stupid because the things that you're getting, if you were on the ground, it wouldn't even make that much difference, isn't it?
it wouldn't, but also the amount
Comfort,
of
though.
room. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because economy seat, like sometimes, I can't remember what airline. I think it might have been like, it was a BA, but it was to LA. I couldn't eat. I was like this. And I couldn't.
And they give you plastic cutlery as opposed to the metal ones.
It's wooden.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It's like,
You don't get that nice little wash bag and stuff, isn't it?
all right.
Yeah. I'm just saying it, yeah. And you just feel like you're just angry. You're just bad vibes all the fucking time, innit?
No, but I have my seat though. So usually it depends on the aircraft, but the ones that they use, because I don't actually travel that much, I just go back and forth from these countries. So there's if you go to the back row, it's 59A. There's not 3 seats, there's only 2. And there's extra leg room because of that other seat. Because the plane kind of does this.
Okay, yeah.
So it's almost like you get extra leg room.
59A, okay.
And your chair still reclines. The only thing is you're next to the toilet. However, if the plane was to crash, you'll probably survive.
Why?
Because apparently towards the back of the plane, you will have a higher survival rate.
What if the plane falls back?
Have you ever seen a plane fall back?
I've never seen a plane crash.
It's always a nose. I think it's top heavy. I think. But
then again, the aerodynamics of it as well.
Yeah, if it's gravity, it's not going to it's not going to fall like this unless it's back heavy. So I think, you're more likely to survive. And 59A, that's my babes. But I can't remember what it is, whether it's...
That means you have to pay for your extra for it.
Nope.
How'd you end up there, though? But how'd you end up on 59A? You have to request it, no?
No. So, when you check in 24 hours before, no one wants to sit at the back. So it's always available.
And how many times have you done this?
Like almost every single flight.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. And I at least take 2 a year.
And is it only 59A and B? As in, there's no C?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
There's no C. So the A is the window seat, but the A has bare room at the sides, like leg room. And then when you want to go toilet, there's only one person. You can just...
Yeah, that's good, yeah.
Them. And you can still recline. That's the thing. I think people think that...
I don't really recline, really.
Yeah, because it's an overnight flight. So more times I have to recline a little bit so I can...
Well, how are Africa flights? How are they?
Terrible.
Terrible. Is it? I don't think I've done it before. Actually, I've done it once, but I was young, innit? I was a baby.
So I think I was looking for flights from Nigeria to Sao Tome.
Where's Sao Tome?
It's next to Ghana.
Okay. Is that a country or what?
Yeah. Sao Tome and Principe. It's like just...
The fuck? I've never heard of them before.
It's a nice, small, exotic kind of island vibe.
This is exotic.
Yes. Yeah. But it was like £700 to go across.
That's crazy.
Like 3 countries across. Because you have to go to Ghana, that's £200, and then you have to go from there.
You have to stop over?
Yeah.
It's just the plane stops?
Yeah.
In Ghana, yeah, that's...
Like 2 different... It was tap.
Why were you there, sorry?
I wanted a holiday.
That's not a holiday.
Wow.
£7, you might as well went to London.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
And the London is direct, 6 hours. By the time you factor in the flight...
Stopovers and stuff.
It's just not worth it. So it's really difficult to go into Africa. You'll find it from business hub to business hub. That is much, much easier. But if you just go onto like Airpiece and you look for direct flights, it's ridiculous. And you know what's so funny as well, yeah? They're advertising, because you know how Barbados is now visa-free for Nigerians.
Oh, what happened there? You slept with who?
I think they're trying to strengthen the ties between the Caribbean and Africa. So they're the ones who are doing a flight to Barbados and a flight to Antigua. So I was like, I wonder how much that's going to cost. Because now you can just get one straight flight, direct,
no visa,
like a nice new destination.
Interesting.
It was telling me like £4,000.
£4,000.
And there were no flights available.
No flights available. £4,000 to go to... because what's probably happening is people from Nigeria leaving to go to get work in...
Do you know what? I don't know how that's going to go because Nigeria doesn't have a lot of countries that are...
letting us...
visa-free.
Yeah.
Right? And yes, it's true. Like if someone can just afford the flight...
They're going there.
They're going.
Yeah.
But maybe that's why. Because a lot of people wouldn't be able to afford... like 4,000 on a
£4,000 for a flight. Where would I don't think that must be the highest. That's not business class. Must be the highest plane ticket I've ever seen.
Maybe I was looking at business.
How long is the flight?
Oh, I didn't even check because there were no flights available. I couldn't see any of the details. I couldn't see the aircraft or nothing. But they've been advertising it for the longest time, so I don't know why they don't have the flights up yet. I would do that. If it was a decent price and a decent flight time, I would do that.
Yeah, Caribbean to Nigeria. Those sort of things will definitely strengthen the relationship.
100%.
Yeah, because I thought going to Nigeria, you only fly to basically like, to just get out of the country or the hotspots to
No,
leave
but
this
the
place.
thing is, I think there are different levels to wealth. And there's a difference between having like liquid cash and having global mobility. Some people who even have a lot of liquid cash, they don't have visas in their passports. So they don't have the connections to do that. So somewhere like Barbados, I think there's another place. Is it Singapore? I think Singapore's visa free, or there's somewhere else random that's visa free. If you've got tons of money, you could be buying all of your Louis and whatever. You can afford those flights and just go and have a great time. But
I remember I had some family members that had that issue as well, where my family was very, very rich.
Yeah.
And my family, because just knowing my family benefited them a lot because they were unable to kind of like maneuver in the UK without using my family in it.
Right.
So they were kind of, I think they were like doctors and stuff in Nigeria.
But
they owned slaves though. They didn't call them slaves, but they were slaves.
That's real mad. You mean like house helps?
Yeah, but they were slaves, isn't
Were they
it?
children?
They were young. Apparently one of the names was Rebecca, but he calls her Rebecca.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like it's kind of like to boy them off, isn't it?
There's a big problem with, I think,
House help.
child labour, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's not a big problem. It's not as big as like, China or something, isn't it? But it's a huge problem as in like, these people are slaves. But they do know things like pay for their education and stuff, innit?
Yeah, but for poor treatment, like, come on.
Yeah, I don't know how they...
Also, how good do you think that education is going to be if they have to literally clean your whole house, top to bottom, every day before school? Like, they're not going to be able to concentrate. Like, they're going to be
tired.
Yeah. So
cooking and stuff, innit?
Yeah. And it's like, it's such a... it's an adultification of little kids. Like, okay, you're sponsoring their school, but you've taken away their entire childhood. It's not right.
Yeah, and it's usually their parents telling them to do it as well. Just being used as like commodities, really and truly, not even children no more.
Honestly, it's real sad. Anyway, I'm hungry.
Sweet. Okay, sweet. What are we on? What does that say?
19.
Beautiful. Okay, sweet.
All right. So yeah, man, if anyone wants to
Yes.
give me some money.
Plug yourself, mate.
No. Okay, if you're based in the UK or the US or Europe and you're in need of a virtual assistant, maybe you don't have a budget for full-time hire, or maybe...
Virtual assistant for what?
Anything.
Okay.
An assistant, as long as it doesn't require a qualification, like then build your website. But if you need like admin support, if you're building a company, beginning stages, if you need to duplicate yourself, virtual assistants is the way to go. It's offshore. So it's way more affordable and good quality because I'm involved. So it's not like you just go to Fiverr and you just get a random VA and they're just doing absolute bull. I actually...
Are you on Fiverr?
Work. Nah.
Okay.
That's not my market. I think Fiverr is very Asia heavy. Yeah.
What? Asia?
Asia.
Okay.
Yeah. Asia is great for if you've got high volume tasks, but low level, like as in maybe data entry or something repetitive.
Not direct to partner level.
Yeah, you could get real affordable VAs in Asia. Yeah. Maybe I will expand to Asia.
Well, what are your feelings towards Claude?
I think AI is great, but we need to figure out how to use it because people are being so lazy with AI. It's actually embarrassing.
Lazy how?
Like, people are not having conversations anymore. They're literally putting things into AI and getting responses and then pasting it. And I can tell every single time because AI has a language and you can just feel the vibe of it. But I think it's a fantastic tool if you know how to use it correctly. Like AI is only as good as the prompt.
Yeah.
So if your prompts are as dim as you...
As dim as you. That's crazy.
It's true.
As dim as you. That's not nice. That means you're saying the day are dim.
If.
Yeah, your prompt says dim.
Some people use AI beautifully, and other people, it's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, it's been fun.
Sweet. Do you use Claude?
I need to make the move, but the problem is that ChatGPT has all of my info. I use a paid version.
SAS says that as well, innit? Apparently you can download it.
Yeah, you can export it. And do you know how many chats I have? And I use it for my business. Like, I use it to make all of my...
But why is that necessary, though? Because you wanted to learn what your vibe already. Like,
yeah. It knows your tone. It knows the things that you stand for. Sometimes it even knows your ethnicity.
Yeah, so why don't you, if you just start new, then you could just change who you are, isn't it?
Why would I want to do that?
Yeah, because you're not who you are yesterday, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? You might be a new person now.
I don't know about that.
Sweet, beautiful.
Okay, so I'm taking this.
Yeah, take anything you want, man.
Okay, I'll take it all.
Yeah, sweet.
Mariah will love it. Mariah as well is bloody fantastic. So. Mariah.
That AI.
Tell you what's changed right now. In a different field, different lane right now. Now I'm in the mud, switching lanes right now. Passive income getting paid right now. Used to roll around with sinners, bulldozers and killers. Now we focused on figures, 3-course meals for dinners, 5-star suites and villas. Now the swag hit different. Cause the bag is different.
This can't come out.